morning, Soldier Boy here, and welcome back to Jedi Survivor for what is live stream number 14 as we continue our journey to the Platinum. Good morning, I hope your weekend was good. We're back this morning for 3.5 hours as we look to finish off what we can in Jedi Survivor. We have 3 days, including today, to try and obtain this Platinum Trophy live before we begin Gollum on Thursday morning. So that's the plan, that's the aim, that's the hope, is we can get this done this week before we begin Gollum. Now, I'm confident to a point. There's a few things we haven't got and that I'm a bit worried that we're going to struggle to find. If we do get this done before the 3 days is up, we are probably going to do The Witcher to replace the morning stream, but it only depends if we get this done. My plan is today, Harvest Ridge. We've got to get to Harvest Ridge today, and then we'll try and clear Kobo of Pyrite, hopefully scan anyone we haven't scanned, because we're still missing that. My plan then is tomorrow morning we'll do New Game Plus and do the trophy for your companion. That's the plan for tomorrow morning, and then hopefully either by end of play tomorrow morning or end of play today we have the Platinum Trophy. That's my hope, my aim, and my, keeping positive thinking here. Thanks for the like, it was much appreciated. Now, apologies for the Friday morning stream and how it ended. We were in the middle of a forced tear when the game crashed. We've had a few crashes recently with the game. We had no issues until they started issuing patches to fix some of the issues people are having. We've had no issues, to be fair, so we've been fine. But we've seen have a few crashes since they've started doing that, which is a little bit concerning. Let me just check sound. Thanks for the like, that was much appreciated. So all we can do is hope we don't get any more. Crashes are frustrating. If we only had 15 minutes left, to be fair, on Friday morning stream, so there was no point in restarting the stream for that. And I did do a video explaining what happened, showcasing the fact we did complete the forced tear. It didn't actually take many more attempts after the stream crashed, annoyingly. We haven't got the trophy for completing all forced tears yet, so I've got a feeling there's going to be 1 or 2 more. And they're not easy, especially the parkour ones. So I'm a little bit concerned. But as I say, we've got 3 days to try and achieve this Platinum Trophy live. If we don't, I'll do my best to try and do it outside the stream. But I don't have a lot of time outside the stream because I spend 10 to 12 hours a day doing YouTube. So we will see how we go. Which is why we haven't got the Platinums for God of War and God of War 4 yet, because Ragnarok, sorry, because I haven't had the time to do it, which is annoying. Alright, bear me 2 seconds while I type, because I can't type and talk for some odd reason. Okay. Massive thank you to everyone who's watched any of the content over the weekend. Much appreciated. If I could spell it, would really help this morning. It's not working. I don't know what's going on. I can't spell suddenly. And it's simple words as well. But yes, so that's the plan. This week also we finished Final Fantasy VII Intermission. The last episode went live on Saturday. If you haven't seen it already, have a look. It's the final one. If you're looking forward to the next Final Fantasy game that carries on Final Fantasy VII, you should really have a look, because there is a cutscene right at the end as a little bit towards the next game. Now, I don't know if I'm doing the next one yet. I think the last vote we had for episodic was Far Cry 3 one, and Final Fantasy got 0. So we might fit it in at some point, but because we've got so many different things on the go and coming up, we'll have to see how we go with that. But yes, there's a lot coming up on the channel. Obviously, we're still waiting for Primal and Legion to finish, and there's still lots more to do in both of those. But Far Cry 3 will be starting as soon as Primal finishes, because I think Primal will finish first. Let's load ourselves in. 84% according to this, 40.5 hours. Let's load in. Fingers crossed for no crashes, that's the plan. But yeah, so we've got lots of stuff coming up. There'll be a vote after we begin Gollum on release on Thursday morning. About probably next week, we'll start the vote for the next live stream game after Gollum. We have no release date for Spider-Man 2, and we have no release date for Assassin's Creed Mirage. We're hoping in June to learn a bit more when they're due, because that way we can plan a little bit more ahead on what we plan to do. It's always one of those at the minute of trying to make sure we've done everything we can before we start planning ahead. But yeah, next live stream vote will probably be next week, just so we can kind of get ahead a little bit in terms of planning. I think is kind of the thinking, because I don't know how long Gollum is. Obviously, I don't look these things up. So for all I know, Gollum won't be that long, and if it's not, obviously we'll have to figure it out from there. Right, we are currently here, so whilst here, this is where the Force Tear was, just over here. This is where we finished abruptly on Friday morning. I'm thinking whilst we're here, we still need the Pyrite Shards. We need 90 for Doma. So it makes sense whilst here to grab this one that's just down here, and then probably come back and try and get the couple along here. I think that makes sense. There's no point, I don't want to leave anything behind. That's my big thing, because obviously we need everything. Jedi Master, good morning, how are you? Good over dialogue and Jedi, and he tells Callisto of how he knew Bufon as a kid. Nice. There are some big Easter eggs, to be fair. The biggest one was the Bounty Hunters. If you didn't see the stream on Friday where we finished off the Bounty Hunters, there's a massive Easter egg in the Bounty Hunters storyline, which was incredible. Right, if we get across these, there is a shard or something to pick up over there, so that's where we'll try and get to first. But yeah, the Easter egg with the Bounty Hunters was incredible. It really was. Just saved myself there. So the Pyrite Shard is up there, supposedly. Or whatever the shard is going to be. I think I've gone too low. I think we need to be higher to get up there. So we can't run across there, can we? It's here. Okay. We've got to go this way to then get back, I think. Okay. There we go. Please be Pyrite. Data. Every time you want it to be Pyrite, there's a data disk. That's the annoying thing there. Right. I'm thinking we want to go back over here, don't we? Really. It's so difficult to try and. You got to plan your journey to try and see what we can do. It's not on that one. If we go to this one, Pyrite shards, we've got 49. And we need 90 in total. That's why it's best just to clear everything as we go. But all the bounties are done. That's the important thing. And at least we know where things are. There's supposedly 100 minerals to find in total. I think it's 90 shards needed for Doma's shop to be completely emptied out, which is what we're after. Okay, let's get back up here, and then from here, we want to be heading back over that way if we can. Although I'm not too sure how we can get there from this angle. Well, they're saying that might be okay. Might have been better off down here in the first place. I don't know if we can get back across that way, actually, looking at it. I know there's 2 wall jumps here. Must be able to get that way though. We did just attempt these and couldn't get high enough, I don't think, to get the wall run. Yeah, but we're not going to get high enough to get that wall run, are we? From here. I don't think that's a possibility. I think we've got to go back this way before we're going to get anywhere near that wall run, annoyingly. So we kind of had to go backwards a little bit. Because I don't think we can do the height from there. There's so many little Easter eggs and things to find, though. That's the big thing. Like you say, it's a nice Easter egg called over. I don't think we heard that, actually, to be honest. So I don't think we can go back this way. So we need to head up here, I think. What do you think of the one cave where there's lightsaber bounty hunters are more fun? So the three that attacked you in one, that was incredible when it happened. We actually managed to take them out individually in the end. Yeah, we actually managed to do all of them individually, luckily for us. But yeah, it was a fight and a half by the end of it. Okay, we have completed this temple. All we're trying to do is get out of where we were, so we do need to go back to get some more shards that are over there. But the one thing I want to do today, and because it's bugging me that we've not managed to do it so far, is Harvest Ridge. And then it'll be a case of clearing as much as we can. Thanks for the likes, much appreciated everywhere. Thanks for the likes as well, who have not watched this now. As I say, we've got 3 days to try and get the Platinum Trophy done live. If we don't, I will try and complete it off stream, but I do lack a lot of time, unfortunately. Right, Harvest Ridge. It's looking at the map and looking where things are, it's got to be here. I know it says Untamed Downs. Harvest Ridge actually says it's here. But the only thing I can think, it is definitely there. The reason I say this is because I can't see where else it can be. That's the big thing. Harvest Ridge has to be here. If it's not, then I've got no clue. In all honesty, I do not know where else it could be. But we've got to figure out how we get up there. That's the question. Because we have tried, we've looked around previously and couldn't figure a way up. Other than that, I can't think of where else it could be. Just because you've been everywhere else as well, that's the big thing. So I can't think of anywhere else it could be. It's just it is frustrating when you can't see something. But we've still got lots of stuff to do along the way. That's the big thing. There is a pyrite shard here. Now we know that robots need to be destroyed when there's pyrite shards around. That's something we do have to focus on a little bit as well. There's a red door there as well. Why is there a red door there? Why can't we get inside?
Hey fellas, how long you been together?
Too long. We were one of the first.
I do love the random conversation. Thank you for the like, fellows. Much appreciated.
Had zero idea what we were doing. Couldn't find anything.
Then I remembered I hate the outdoors.
And I got a sunburn on my gastrodermis. Not fun.
Then I caught sight of the most pathetic, bumbling prospector ever to walk the planet. Rumsey Forlow.
Me too. Of course, we both started making fun of Clumsy Rumsey. I laughed at Gulu Zingers.
And I at Guido's. And we've been stuck together ever since. Because we shared something special. Rumsey was a loser.
Still puts a smile on my face.
What?
So that is a new data bank for 2 new characters. I'm assuming that's why we can't get in there. Oh no, in there, that isn't actually the pyrite one, is it? That's a chest. Is there a door to get in? Maybe. If there is, I don't know why I've not been in there before, to be fair.
Oh, hello there again, Cal.
Who was that? Someone's talking to us. Oh, there's the chest. There we go. Someone just said hello, and I don't know who it was. There's so many still mini stories to find as well. I do really enjoy 100% in the game, and especially live. I know it can get a bit annoying for you guys. I suppose a bit tedious. It may not be the best thing to watch, but I actually find it really enjoyable to talk through our plan, our process. I like that. T1 Net and 8 wants to talk to us for some reason. I don't really know who this is.
Oh, Cal. I see you have already looked inside.
We did. Hope that's all right.
Anything you found is yours for the taking. It would make me happy to see it put to good use. I will be leaving Kobo soon.
Where are you going?
My owners have relatives on Onderon. I will seek them out. But no matter what, I am committed to learning some more practical skills.
Practical skills?
Medicine, surgery, healing. What happened in those caverns was terrible. And I was powerless to help. I will learn to prevent that, Cal.
It's hard to stop suffering in this galaxy, but always worth the effort.
I think that's all the conversations have. So this is the house we can't get into. We have saved the Jawa recently.
Hey, you.
So these things don't open up until you've done other things, I think.
You're the
We
one
found
taking
this a few
shots at
times.
the Raiders, right?
That's me.
Bad idea. The Raiders have got eyes all over the Reach.
What kind of eyes?
Ravis has got a watchtower in the valley.
Maybe I'll check it out.
Figured you'd say that. Head towards the spires. Can't miss it. Of course, they won't miss you either. You know, because of the watchtower.
Okay. I thought we'd done all the rumours possible, but it seems we haven't because there's another one there.
You didn't try anything brave at that watchtower, did you?
Not yet.
Smart.
Okay.
Ah, Dulcie way.
So we can't get into the building yet, even though we've helped the Jawa. There's something here, though.
I'm sure Z can decrypt this.
Another
for
data
us.
disk. Skill point acquired. Obviously, skill points don't matter so much for us at this point. So we obviously can't get in the house. I'm assuming this watchtower needs doing first, then. Would be my guess. So let's see where this watchtower is. As I say, we've done just about every rumour possible, so this one is something we haven't done yet. Where is it? Oh, it's here. Okay. Well, let's head to the rumour and see what's there then. As it's something we haven't done. On the way, there are a few things we could probably grab. There's a shard here, hopefully. Which is over this way. As I say, I apologise if this is boring and tedious to people. It's so much better to do it live, mainly because of my lack of time outside the stream. But also we get to see every single thing the developers have put into the game, which I find fascinating. You know, all these extra little details that a lot of people will miss because they do the game, the story, some of the side story, but then they stop. They don't look around as such. Any more? Or just you guys done? No, that's us. Right. There should be a shard here. I'm trying to see. Oh, there's seeds as well. I don't know how many more seeds we need. Ah, there's something.
Check it out, BD.
Alright. Nice. Another one done. It's really satisfying when you finally get some more pyrite and things found when you're looking for them. Okay, so we're heading straight ahead. There is a pyrite shard or something, a lost treasure I should say. As they're not always pyrite shards, just up ahead. And then a tower. And I don't know what we're going to find in the tower. It's nice that even at this point in the game we're still finding new things. I always find that nice when that happens. It's so easy to not see anything new when you're at this point, but the fact that there are new things. I need to kill that robot. Ah, it's gone again.
I recognize you.
Them robots we need to be destroying. They're the ones that have the pyrite.
You're friends with Grease, right?
Yeah.
In fact, we're still finding new
About the
people as
50
well.
Credits say may or may not owe him. Tell him I left the planet.
I think I'll stay out of this.
If you won't lie for strangers, who will you lie for?
Oh, really? I'm trying to talk to the lady. Here we go again. Oh, that's it. Okay. Trying to talk to the lady and instead I'm getting attacked. Are you coming as well? Okay. So this is the tower we're meant to be looking at. We have been here briefly by the looks of it because we've got a fast travel point and save point here. But we haven't actually done something here because of it telling us we haven't.
Let's stop.
We'll quickly meditate. We've got 4 spender skill points. We can't really gain much from skill points anymore, and we've maxed out the things we use. So now it's maxing out everything else. So we'll do the dancing blade there, and dual wield is now complete. We still need to do precision release with the dual wield. That's something we've got to work on. That's been quite difficult to get to work. This is the ability we've got to do for a trophy. The rest of the abilities we've done for trophies have been fairly simple. This one seems to have been the hardest so far. It's the release point is pretty tricky. So it is released just as they're about to hit. The problem is you get hit no end of times because of it. But that's something we've got to work on.
Hold your position. Don't give ground to the Jedi. Don't embarrass the Jedi. Lightsaber. Get the ball. I got him. He's got some skill. I better throw. Taking the shot.
How many mother?
Is this over?
Okay. Big robot over there we've got to be a bit wary of. Stood still too long there. Right, robot's down. Right, droid up here. You're down as well. Okay, we've got one of these guys. I don't know how easy it'll be to do the release on this droid, so we're gonna... Droids seem to be the harder ones to use it on, to be fair. I was gonna say, these droids are gonna come alive.
Keep your head down. I'm gonna fire.
Is that all of them?
You had better get him. I don't want to explain another failure to
I can hear droids talking. I think they're below us. Right, what's up top? We were tasked to exploring up here. Ah, there's a chest here.
Unstoppable as ever, BD.
We can put his hair in a bun. Is that the rumour complete, or is there something else? There's something up. Ah, okay. Droid's down. Right, what do we got? Skill point or what's it called? Perk slot. Skill point. We're still looking for perk slots because we don't think we've got the maximum yet. So that's the rumour complete. Investigate the watchtower is done. Nice and simple, wasn't it? Okay, so my thinking was from here, I think. As the harvest ridge is there, so maybe it's not up there. I think it might be here then. But it's where do we go from here essentially? Because harvest ridge is over that way. It's got to be that tower there. Just had a thought. There's a tower straight ahead of us. Although we can get to the top of it already. It's a meditation point on. Is that a meditation point on top of it? I think it is. So it can't be there. If that meditation point's there, it can't be there then, can it? That's the thing. Right, we can meditate here. As I say, we've got to try and work out where we're going from here. That's the big thing. And try and see if we can get to where we should be going. We have got skills to spend. We've got 2 we can spend now. That's all done, so we might as well move on to the dual bladed. And we can do both of these two, to be fair. Okay, hopefully the droid's back that we couldn't get the pirate for a minute ago. would also be a bonus. See if it's here. If it is, obviously, it's give us a second chance to try and get this pyrite. It is back. I don't mind it running away. Come here. I don't want it to dive underground. Did we get it? Did we get it? We did. And also a load of these after us as well. Right. Okay, we got the pirate from the droid.
We can trade this at Doma's shop.
51 now. And we also found something we hadn't seen before. A Sense Echo.
That's it. Give it a try. Not bad, huh?
I feel great.
There you are, good as new. Almost. Clone Wars weren't yesterday.
Did we win?
Nope.
Oh no.
Battle Droid Blues. Zig Sozo is not somebody who can say no to a little mechanical tinkering. As such, she's found herself repairing things that she most likely should not, such as an old Separatist battle droid. Well, we got the Pyrite Shard we was after, at least. Trying to get to the robot before it attacks can be tricky. And before it dives out of the way, to be fair, but we managed it. That's the important thing. Oh, we can't get up there, can we? No. Come over here. I still think we might be close to where it is. We go up here. I don't know where Harvest Ridge is from here, but I think it's got to be somewhere nearby. The tower. I was just thinking for a minute the tower was the ideal candidate, but actually it's not if we've got a meditation point up there, to be fair. Annoyingly. I'm trying to think what else we've got round here that we can go to. From here. That's the big thing. So this is Harvest Ridge, so this is obviously the right kind of area we need to be in. We have got an entrance there we haven't used. Let's jump off, mainly because I don't know if these are seeds we haven't got.
Let's go.
Never know if they're new seeds or not. There's a doorway there. I don't know if we must have been here previously. Hang on. I'm guessing with this mountain. Must have been here previously, surely. I don't know if we have, you know. I don't know if this is something new. On the map, where are we? We're down here now. Well, there's a shard to grab anyway, so at the very least we need to grab that shard. Mouldy Depths, we have been here previously. Yes, we have definitely been down here previously. Where's that shard we missed? Go and grab the shard first. Outforce. There we go. Because there's a puzzle to solve here. There's a shard up there.
Let's get this data disk back to Z.
It's always data disk when you want to be pyrite, isn't it? Right, what's this way? Oh, I remember this. So this was the one where we needed to open the door, but with those two together. So, where's this one? It's here. Couldn't see it in the dark.
You know your way around.
We need to put this over here because we can't get out until we solve this puzzle, but we have solved it previously. So if we go back this way, we should have a second one to use. Once we go up. That might actually be the only one. So what we need to do is pull this out. Call him in. I remember doing this previously. Let go of that.
Ready, BD?
And we have a way out. Okay. Right. Right, so where are we now? We're now there. This has got to be... We're still in Harvest Ridge. We must be close to getting above where we need to be. Obviously, we've done all that. We've done all the underground bit there. So surely we must be close to actually the actual bit of Harvest Ridge we need to be. That's my thinking. We must be close. And we have got a building there. Is that the one that's got the green door we haven't utilised? It has.
You're going down.
Well, it has got a door we haven't utilised, so that says to me we might have something to do here.
Just one, so I hear. There aren't enough of them left for any.
There's Bedlam Raiders here.
You are not on. Target defensive. Going at you.
Right, let's deal with these quickly, or as quickly as we can. Is that it? I think that's it. Them taken care of.
Someone locked it up. Maybe we can find another way in.
So the door is locked. According to this, we have a green way in over here. And there's a scan nearby as well, to be fair. Although there's a wall run there. There's a wall run there. There's stuff inside as well. I've got a feeling this might be close to where we need to be. That's my current train of thought, that actually we might be near where we need to be. We need to get to that wall run there, which would be... We need a mount, don't we? There we go. Hello, mount.
No scanning, okay, BD?
Jump!
Too close. Right, we're not going over into that. We've got to get higher. Looking at that. Wrong way. Well, actually, is that the wrong way? I think I've been looking at it the wrong. I think we need to go this way. Okay, my current train of thought is, because we're in Harvest Ridge and we haven't done any of this, this could be where we need to be. That's my current train of thought, but I could be completely wrong, as I have been several times with this. I didn't want to do that. I know there's something down there to grab. Let's grab this first.
There now, that better? There's a good Neko. You just stay here now, alright? And be quiet. I'm sure there's nothing to worry about.
Home on the range. There were those on Kobo who chose a more pastoral life away from the sharp toil of excavating pyrite, yet the raiders, when they came, were indiscriminate in their persecution of the populace. Okay. Oh, this. What does that open? Okay. Interesting.
Let's go, BD.
Must be needed in here. Well, we came from up there, so it's definitely not there, is it? The only other bit is here. Ah, okay. That goes in there. Nothing else up here. There is a chest up here though. I wonder if that is the top. I wonder if that is the top, to be fair. Mainly because it would make sense. Okay, so the door's open. Where else do we need to go? That's the question. There's a window there. It's not open though, is it? Well, they're saying that. Just trying to see where we need to go from here. So that's an open path. So that's a lift of sorts. Yeah, that's a lift. Why would we need a lift? Must be a reason. It's to go up there, isn't it? So how do we operate the lift is the question. The door's open for a reason. We've obviously got a mountain as well. A mount's there. I think we need to put him on the lift.
Have to move if I want to call an echo.
It's something to do with that lift, isn't it? I think that's what we need to be doing. But it's why. That's the thing. We have a mountain here. But it's why do we need a mountain here? And how do we activate the lift? Obviously we can get back up that way anytime we want to. That was on the floor previously, weren't it? That was on the floor previously. I've just had a thought. That Neko comes here and stays there. Oh, we've got another one anywhere. I need to find another Neko. Because I think it's something to do with the lift. I think the lift will come down. As long as this one's not the one that was inside.
Good, Neko.
I think we need two. I've just had a thought that obviously the lift is important. But the lift... I need two Nekos because I need one to put on the lift essentially.
Time to go.
And I need one to help me get up there. Because I think the lift is going to be really important here. Okay. We need to find a Neko. I can't call the one... I don't want to call the one that's inside. I could be wrong in my thinking, but it just seems to be the lift is important, but we can't use the lift unless we have two. Obviously, I'm calling a mount, but I don't want it to be one that's already in there. There it is. Please don't be the one that's inside.
Right, buddy.
It's the same colour as the one that was inside. Ah, it's the one that was inside. I need two. I don't know how to get two. There's the one there. I need a second. So, yeah, I don't think I can do this with one. I'm just thinking that I need... Because what we're going to do, I think what we need to do is put a Neko on the lift. To do that, we need to bring that lift down, which will close the door. Neko on top, I need 2 because I need to go back up to open the door to put the lift up high again. And obviously I can't do that.
Thanks for the ride.
Without 2 mounts. We need to find a second. I think that must be the way to do it. And obviously there is a chest up top. So there must be a reason to go up there. Let's find a second mount. I'm going to try and get far enough away from the first one to actually call another, but it didn't work a second ago. There's some fighting going on over there. I want to ignore if I can. Where am I going to find another Neko? That's the only downside. Oh, there's a view from there.
Wonder what the prospectors kept in there.
Yeah. It's a long way down. I need to call another mount, but I need it to be not the one that's in where we were. We got one. And here one. If it's a different colour, we know it's a different mount. I'm hoping I'm right with what my thinking is here. I did call the second mount, but I don't know where it is. Oh, I bet that's the one from inside because it's the same colour. I don't think I can do this with one because I think one needs to go on the lift and I'll need to get back up. Please, this is the one we've had in here.
Come on.
Annoyingly, I need 2 mounts and that's only one of them. I can't find the second mount. And I'm adamant I need one. One's in the cage. 2 in the cage. Can we break the cage? Damage the cage? Can I do anything to the cage?
Can't call an echo from here.
Okay. Okay. I was hoping I could damage the cage. That'd be a bonus, wouldn't it? Because they're the Nekos we need. But I don't think I can damage the cage. That I can see anyway. Yeah, there's no way to let them out, it seems. That's annoying because I need 2. I need another Neko, not that one. I know you're there, I want a second. Oh, I don't know how to get 2 mounts. That's the question, unless I can break these out. Which I don't think I can do. There's some in there as well. I'm guessing I can't destroy the wire, it would seem. Okay. Got to find a way of getting a second mount up here. But I'm not entirely sure how, because there seems to be only one. There's mounts down there, but I can't get them up here. Well, actually, I've just called one over from down there. Can you get up? So that's different to the one we've already got, I think. Don't think you can get up here, though. Sometimes they do just appear. So there's the first one.
Can't call an echo from here.
I don't want to call that
Mount
one.
Won't reach us here.
Okay, Mount won't reach us. So, how can we get another Neko up? Obviously, I can get down. Just how do we get one up?
Nekos can't reach us here.
Keep saying Nekos can't reach us. I'm not sure how we get a second Neko up here, but we definitely need 2. That's the thing. We definitely need 2. How else can we get another second one up? I wonder if we meditate, would that give us 2 back, essentially? Because there must be, because then it must be a case of if we can't get a Neko up here, then they may spawn up here potentially. And if you go to a meditation point, that may do it. But yeah, my thinking is, inside here, we need 2. We need 1 to on the lift, and 1 to help us get back up to move the lift. That kind of makes sense. But it's that second Neko I'm having trouble with. That's the one, so there's only 1 here. Nearest meditation point is nowhere near here, is it? Top of the tower. I was so hoping we'd have a second Neko here, but it doesn't seem to be the case. Can get down by this. So we haven't lost anything because we went through the puzzle bit. There's a way up here. One is I can't get a Neko up from here, can I? Unless there's a lift, which I don't think there is. This isn't a lift, is it? No. So I can call a Neko, but we need 2 up there, and I think the only way of doing it is to meditate. I've got a feeling this chest here is a trophy for Harvest Ridge. That's my train of thought as it stands. If that's right, this is what you've been waiting for and working towards for a while. But it's making that last bit. But I need 2 Nekos. Meditation point there. I'm going to head to the meditation point. We're going to try and remember where we're heading. Meditation point. And then hopefully the Nekos up there will respawn and we'll be able to grab 2. That's the only thing I can think of that's going to work. I could be right. This could be a complete waste of time and we don't need 2. But the way my brain is thinking at the minute, that lift is important. We need a Neko to help us move it, but I think we need one on it, mainly because it just kind of makes sense.
I'm ready.
The way it's set up. Right, we need a Neko here to get up that muddy riverbank. I can't call a Neko now. There's always the way. I need to get up that muddy riverbank. I need a Neko to do so. But I can't call one. Yeah, I can't call a Neko. But we need to get up there. Slide upwards. Ah, that's annoying. Can I call a Neko yet? Or either that or we just got to find one. You chasing after me? You are. It's always annoying when things don't quite work the way you want them to. Yeah, I can't call one. I don't know why I can't. This is weird. We could call one previously to go up that muddy ridge. And now I can't call one. There were loads around previously when we were last here. Ah, there we go. I've called one. There it is. Rolling mines. I wonder if we can do perfect release here. I haven't got much. I don't have much force left, but I want to be trying to get perfect release done. Precision release, anyway. Yeah, I'm going to take a few hits because I'm trying to get precision release done at the right time.
Hey, buddy. Not good enough. Score one for me.
Just that timing of precision release is so off.
Help me, Steve.
Of all the other ones we've done, it's just the one that I'm really struggling with. Either letting go too early or too late.
Look at you go.
I need some more force.
Gotcha.
Right here, buddy.
I'm taking damage on purpose and I'm trying to achieve this move. We need to do precision release 10 times. I just can't seem to get the timing right.
Come on. Not now.
Come on, attack. Okay, let's just take him out instead. Let me go there down. Right, where's my mount? So all that,
Good,
just had to take him down. Yeah, precision release, I've got to try and work out the right timing. We've watched the move a few times, just can't get the timing right. Okay, I can climb back up here. We're hoping there's 2 Nekos up here is basically what we're hoping for. If there is, job done. If there's not, maybe not job done. There will be guards first though.
Just add Jedi to the long list of things I need to avoid. Slink off.
Obviously we've got to not die here as well, that's important.
Let's go! That's my day to die. Denied. How'd that feel?
There we go. Job done. So that's still open from where we left it last time. The big thing we're hoping for is Nekos though. There's none in there. I need 2 somewhere around here. 2. Oh, 3. Perfect. I think we can do this now.
Easy, Neko.
So, we need 2 inside. One's going to help us shut the door and use the lift. One's going to go on the lift. That's my thinking. I'm hoping I'm right in this. I'm hoping I've not overcomplicated it, but it kind of makes sense in my head. But it's so easy to overcomplicate these things. Right.
Yeah.
Jump.
Come on, Neko.
Too close to it. I think that's the issue. We need to be a little bit further back when we start that jump. We've got to get on top of there to close the door. Make sure that Neko doesn't go anywhere. There we go. Okay, my thinking is then this Neko here can go on, because I think we can use this outside, because there was an outside bit, but we need the lift to work first. There we go. And then if we
That's right.
We've got to make that jump. Obviously without a Neko we can't make this jump. Hence why we needed 2. Too close to it when I make the jump, I think.
Come on.
Come on. Too close. Yeah, opening the door moves the lift up. We can get up without the Neko on the lift part.
You know your
because
way
there's a
around
ledge
Kobo,
to use.
don't you?
There we go. Right, we put that in that. Neko is now upstairs. I'm so hoping that this is right. Don't fall down now. Yeah, so we couldn't make this bit previously, and now we can. Right, something to pick up here. Please be a perk slot. That would be a bonus. Perk slot. Perfect. We still need to check how many of those we've got. We've got a fair few now. I think this is the top of Harvest Ridge. So if it is, that's the trophy achieved that we've been working on for a little while now. Trophy achieved, King of the World. That is Harvest Ridge done. Nice. Right, perk slots. How many have we got? We've got 10 so far. We can equip another perk, to be fair. Blaster damage. Trophy achieved, perk of the job. That's maximum perks done as well. Wow, okay, so that's 2 big trophies done that we've been struggling towards for a little while. Okay. So what are we still missing? Oh, some of them are cosmetic ones. I'm leaving those till last for a reason. What do we need? I think it's Pyrite. I think that's the thing we've got to work on. And legendary adversaries. Slam 5 enemies with a single use of slam. We've got to do that as well. Jedi Chambers is the other one. But yeah, we've actually just got Harvest Ridge. I'm so happy we got here. Now, the reason I didn't think Harvest Ridge was here previously was because the meditation point we could see. But although we could see the meditation point, we hadn't activated it. But it still shows up as there. I think that's why I didn't think it was here. But that is that job done. Now, there is a chest here, though, we haven't gained. It's on top of the roof to our left. Can we see it? Yes, right in the middle there. We're going to go and grab that. I need to be low enough to jump on that roof to do it. I don't want to fall too far. Otherwise, we will just die. There we go. We still need the headband as well. New music track. Nicely done. Right, I think Pyrite has to be our focus. So anywhere that's got Pyrite, anywhere that looks like we haven't been to. Obviously, we need these legendary adversaries. We're still looking for... what are we still looking for? Pyrite and legendary adversaries. So, from here, there's something here, but it's behind a... We can't go in there. But then there is an area over here we've not been to. Can we get in from this side? We must be able to get in from this side. Although that looks like it leads... Right, there's a big area here we've not actually been to. So let's aim to go there, I think. There is a meditation point right in the middle of it all. There's a meditation point there as well. So the meditation points that show up on the map, they're not necessarily ones we've used. That's the other thing we've got to pay attention to. Well, they're saying that there's a load of stuff here. That's a door we can leave from. I think we've got to go that way to get that open. And then we want to be heading over there. So many things and so many different places to go to. Working out the best way of doing it. Okay. Let's go to the bit we haven't been to. As I say, legendary adversaries are something we need to still find. I'm glad the Harvest Reach bit is done. That one was bugging me for ages. So, my thinking is from here. Problem with when you go to fast travel, unless you know the name of where you're heading, it can be tricky. Let's come out and actually check the name of where you want to go. I forget to do quite a bit. Obviously this one I think we've got to come out this way to get those there. Let's do these ones first. So that is called Igneous Fissure. There's a chance we haven't activated it and we have to go from further back, but can we go to Igneous Fissure? We can. And that will open a red door. There is a pyrite, or there's a treasure there, which is either a pyrite or data disc. I'm fed up of collecting data discs. Because we want the pyrite. The pyrite's what we need. The data discs are annoying. Right, there is a pathway unlocked here. I don't remember coming here previously. We need to head behind us, essentially. Okay, we need to follow this round, and that now opens that doorway there. There is a red doorway here, and there's an orb coupler as well. Does that mean that is that a Jedi temple? The one we've potentially not done? That could be. Let's do this one first. Open the door. We can always come back, can't we? We know we've still got to find all the Jedi temples, and currently we're missing, I don't know how many, but we're missing some because it's not activated the trophy. So anywhere we've not been is somewhere we need to look, because potentially that could be the Jedi temple we've not done. I hate these jumps. The pipes are really bad because you've got to get it on near enough for it to activate. Right. Follow this through. There could be enemies here. We've got to be aware of that. I say we still need a legendary adversary as well. At least one. So far though, so good. BD1 wants to scan something. I think he's going to scan the Nekkos, isn't he? Caged Nekko. When the Bedlam Raiders came to Kobo, they squeezed the local economy in the hopes of a quick credit. They thought first to use Nekko as pack animals, but found them inefficient next to the retrofitted technology of the new Lutra Hulk. It was not in their nature, however, to free the now redundant beasts. There's meant to be a second thing to scan, I think. Yes. Ah. Sense Echo.
Get off me!
Oh, Turgle's involved in this one.
Are you alright? He's dead.
Thank you for the like, followers, much appreciated. Dark Waters. Turgle and a raider got into an accidental altercation, the result of which is a stain on Turgle's conscience that cannot be easily erased. We have to see if we can speak to Turgle at some point and see if he says anything about that. Yeah. Turgle accidentally killed someone by the sounds of it.
Let's see if Doma's interested.
There we go,
in this.
Pyrite Shard obtained.
Alert, enemy.
I'm on it. Watch for incoming fire.
Okay, our thinking was to head back the other way, wasn't it? Because now we've gained that there. We go back this way. I want to see why there's a red door there. Why we can't access it. This is one I think we've tried to do a few times and couldn't do anything there. Yeah, it's that red door that makes me wonder, is there something behind it that we didn't know about? There's an orb coupler down there. Although saying that, that's where we did the bounties, because that's the bit we can't open. We've tried ages to try and get that bit done and we can't get it open. That's actually where the bounties were. So in some ways there's no point going that way, because we have been there previously. We've got all this bit here we haven't been to. It's all above here. So let's try and do that, I think. From here we need to get up anywhere around here and try and utilise some of these areas we've not been to. Which are to our left here, essentially. There is a rope there. So actually, if we... I'm going to keep saving it when we can, because we've had a few game crashes. So every time we get to a meditation point, that's a save. We don't necessarily have to meditate, but a save every time we use one is the important bit. There we go, game saved pops up. There's a rope heading across here, so actually that would be useful. Although, oh, okay, we've got to go to the left here a little bit. I think we've got to get up that left-hand side. No, we can't go up there.
We'll see how you fare against the real thing.
I think that might happen. I thought that would be the way up. I can't see a wall run, actually. There is a wall run there. I'm just thinking the rope must be... thing is to get to the wall run, surely. Although we can just walk up there, though. Seems a bit of a weird one just to have for a wall run. We can walk up there. I don't think this is going to swing... actually... I wonder. We can go up that way.
This one's mine. Taking damage. Come on, show me your strength.
Alright, that's the droid down. Him down as well. Is that it? I think we're done. That's all the enemies defeated. Kind of like a good fight to get you going, is the right. So obviously we can do that down there now to get back up here easily. There's there's quite a few areas we've not been to here. Like I say, I'm hoping we bump into a legendary enemy. We still need to scan all of those, or we find a Jedi temple. Either of those would be very good for us right now. But let's have a look around and see what's here. Well, there's an enemy there. So we've got a bit to the left here to have a look at. There's a doorway supposedly we can open up now. Big guy we're probably going to have to take on, I think. And for all I know, that is a legendary enemy. That's the thing. We have fought these before though, so there's a chance it's not. Just in case. Trying to make sure he doesn't slam on us. We got him. Yeah, wasn't legendary unfortunately. Okay. We need to get up there, I think. What have we got near us? There's a rope nearby. Going to that. Can we see a rope? Not one that I can see. Supposedly. Oh, it's there. Okay. So do we need to get up to there then first, by the looks of things. And to do that, I'm guessing it's something to do with over here. I think there's a Jedi temple that we've done nearby as well. Okay, I think we can get up here. So a lot of these things didn't unlock until we gained certain skills at certain points in the game. That's why some of these areas are not, we haven't been to and explored, just because you couldn't that early on in the game. Okay. So anything here before I climb up? No, I think the pyrite shard is above us. Or whatever it is. I say pyrite, it can be a data disk to be fair. Okay, what do we got?
Hey, look at this.
Pyrite. I'd rather get pyrites than data disks. Data disks aren't really needed. We don't need them, we need pyrite more than anything else. Oh, I messed the jump up. It's always annoying when you mess those up. I was trying to get across too quickly, I think. Better to slow down. Akila, good morning, how are you? Let's try this again. I think a double jump was enough. I didn't need to go fully... Okay. I was trying to wall run there, but didn't need to. Okay, where does this lead us? So this is an area we've not been to by cutting that. Okay, according to this, we've not been here. There is something ahead of us here. There's a chest the other side, I think. Sense echo.
gotten yourself into a real mess, haven't
It's all
you,
about
Turtle?
Turgle, this area, isn't
Always
it?
on the run, scraping by for credits. Everyone hates me. Doesn't matter where I go. I'm always alone.
Turgle's no longer alone though, especially not with the saloon being as packed as it is. Amphibian Blues. A rock-hopping Turgle finds himself lamenting his sorry lot in life. Even here on a new planet, he finds himself isolated and alone. Okay, chest. But it's only paint, unfortunately. We're still looking for the bandana. That's something we are looking for. So from here, no, there's something up there. That's something we'll go back for. This is to get across to there. So I think this is where the rope is. Just there. That we need to use to get across. There we go. And then from here, there's actually not much else here. But there's actually something in the corner over there. At least we don't need to look for perk slots anymore, because that is all done.
Look at this little guy.
Imagine being scared of something so fluffy.
Besotted Boglins were an accidental and invasive addition to the Kobo ecosystem, but not all the planet's residents looked upon them with disdain. Right, we've got here. This will be a skill point, because I don't think we can get anything else from these now. But there's no trophy for doing all skills, to be fair. As we found. As I say, tomorrow morning we'll do New Game Plus just to get the trophy with Bode. And then from there, it will depend on what's left, really, to be honest. Right, from here, do we want to go back up? I don't think going back up helps us here, does it? We need to get across to here, by the looks of things. Which is the bird we freed. We need to go across to there. It's essentially where we're heading next. And then from there we can head up to get whatever that is there, which I'm hoping is pyrite, to be honest. But yeah, we need to get to there to utilise that doorway. So from here we just need to go down. All that trouble getting up, and then it's over in seconds, and then you're off to somewhere else. But I think, yeah, the only way we're going to get enough pyrite is to try and clear everything we can on Kobo and go from there. Bedlam Raiders inside.
Who are you now? That's an unexpected behavior.
Do we need to be in here? No, we do, because there's pyrite down there. Doorway there. Okay, so we need to be in here because we need to use the lift to go down. By the looks of it.
Target approaching.
I didn't realise how low health I was, to be fair. I think we knocked the other lady off, didn't we?
Help, buddy.
Okay. From here we are. There's a lift to our right. We don't want to use the lift because we just want to head straight across. That lift takes us up. Yeah, that doesn't help us. We just want to head across here. I'm not sure I can make the jump though. No, we can't. So if we can't make that jump, where's the lift we have to use instead? There's going to be more Bedlam Raiders here, isn't there? Didn't see the insect there, to be fair. A lot of these, we just push them off. That saves us a whole fight. Just by pushing them off, that makes our life a lot easier. Right, that wall run is taking us...
I can't let him get away.
I'm just looking where the wall run takes us, to be fair.
Where'd you go?
It takes us up, doesn't it? I don't want to go up though, I want to be going down. Oh, we don't need to be up here, I've just realised what we need to do. So, on that bottom bit, there's something we need to flick out, which will help us get across, I've just realised. So from here, we can make this move. Okay, so the only reason we're heading down into this is because we need the pyrite shard that's inside. So there's a pyrite shard straight away, to be fair. I don't know how we missed this when we previously we did the Chamber of Fortitude previously, and somehow we've missed this pyrite shard. Well, I'm hoping pyrite, could be a data disk. And in fact, I know how we missed it. See, some of them are hidden inside things like that.
I bet Z can get the data off
Data
this
disk.
disk.
Well, it's the one thing we didn't need. That's all we needed to go in there for. Some of them are hidden inside little jars and things that you need to destroy. But we didn't realise that's quite late on. Same as the robots that dig. Didn't realise until quite late on that you actually need to kill those and destroy those. They're not just there for amusement purposes, as I originally thought. Okay, so that's that done at least. At least finding all these extra bits is going to help us find this last, well, hopefully last legendary scan that we've still not managed to achieve. Okay, so we're thinking up here, wasn't it? Because we haven't been to there. So there should be a climb point by the looks of it up there. First of all, we've got to find a way up. It shouldn't be that bad. Because it's a Jedi chamber, hopefully it's fairly simple to find a way up. I was thinking, could we use the building there, to be fair? I don't think we can get up that way. Oh, we can just use the path. That's the other way of doing it. Just use the actual path to get up, shall we?
Get the enemy, Squadhead. I hear you. You, get up here and attack. Got you.
I don't stand much chance, do they? I still think they do, though. Okay, so we need to find the climb up to what the Jedi chamber was, essentially. And then... yeah, here. So there's a pyrite shard or a treasure. I keep saying pyrite. A treasure there. And there's one right on the roof by the looks of it. I will be glad when the pyrite is all done. Okay. So that's the it's the robot we've got to do. So if we don't attack the robot, it will run away. And that's when we can follow it, get close enough to destroy it, and then pick up whatever it's got. It's a data disk. Why is it a data disk when we don't want those? I don't want data disks, that's annoying. That's all it seems to want to give us recently. I think we're going across to there, aren't we? I may have gone too far. It's always when you panic and don't think you've gone high enough or far enough, then you press an extra jump. You shouldn't do it, it doesn't help you. All we needed was a double jump across, the glide wasn't needed. Right, enemies? Yes.
Enemy approaches. Another unit moves up. No guard is unbreakable.
Right, one down. Two down. Okay, there's meant to be something here.
We can trade this at Doma's
That's
shop.
a pyrite, 54 now. Okay. So there's meant to be an entrance straight ahead that we couldn't do previously and now can. I'm guessing is up here. So straight ahead of us, if we keep going up, is meant to be something somewhere we've not been. I'd just like a big boss to come out, because at least then that's a legendary enemy. Unless there's something else then cleared, essentially. We head down this way. I think we still need seeds for the garden as well. Ah, there it is.
Let's see if Doma's interested in
Pyrite,
this.
55 now. We need 90 in total, from what we know. But at least this is helping us explore areas we've not been to. Okay, so from here, I suppose we should head over here. There's loads in there, which is the derelict dam. This bit's kind of all clear. We've done the harvest ridge, which was something we've been trying to do for a little while. There's no rumours to complete, essentially. It is a fact we need pyrite, and we need to find the fisherman. Scuba we need to find where he is, potentially, because he could be anywhere. So we need to fill the aquarium. So from here, we basically need to head up to here. And find these lost treasures over here by the looks of things. Not to mention the ones on the ground as well. Okay. Best way, it's just trying to think of the best way of doing this. Where it's not too tedious. As I say, I'm hoping for a legendary enemy. We've faced a few that it wouldn't let us scan, which is a big concern. Because I don't know if that's blocked the platinum. Tomorrow morning we will do the New Game Plus to use bow 10 times. And once that pops, we'll come back to this. We've only got today, tomorrow and Wednesday morning to try and obtain the platinum live before we start Gollum on Thursday morning. The issue is, and the reason we're trying to get this live instead of just saying, oh, we'll do it in my own time. So I don't have much of my own time away from doing YouTube stuff. So this is the best way of doing it for me. It can get a bit tedious for you guys, which I apologise for. Okay, so are they new seeds or are they seeds we've already got? I don't know how many more seeds we actually need. New seed discovered. Nice. So we do need to head back to the garden at some point. Just so we can hand the seeds in. Because I don't know how far we are to having the garden done, to be honest. Right. So we're heading that way. Although while we're here, just thinking, should we head back? Because we can fast travel here. Let's go back to the garden. We'll head to that unobtainable treasure there. We'll head back to the garden, hand in the seeds we've got, see what that's like, see if that's enough. And then from there, we will go from there. As I say, it is a case of just trying to do as much as we can. Essentially as quickly as we can. So keep going straight, there should be another treasure to pick up. I'm bored of picking up the data discs. I want pyrite, not data discs. Never gives me what I want though, does it? Okay. There's someone here. Can we talk to them? It's quite, seeing these random people that we haven't spoken to before, that may not have been unlocked until we've done certain things in the story. I think it's quite cool.
How did I end up on this blasted planet?
We found an extra rumour because of it as well.
Nowhere.
Is that it? That's it? Okay. I thought it'd be an actual conversation. So pyrite is meant to be to our right. It's going to be up there, isn't it? Is it above? It is above. It's right where the bird is up there. So to get to that, we need to find a way up. Kind of wishing we hadn't come so low down now. There must be a way up nearby, I would have guessed. Nothing here though. We now know with the droids not to attack them when we see them digging, to actually follow them until we get a chance to attack. Another seed here, I don't know if this one we've got. Spine pluck it is.
Wonder if Peely has more info at our garden.
Okay. Definitely can't see a way up though. Go around this way. Can't see anything close enough to utilise as well. The only thing I can think of is maybe a jump with an echo. And even then I'm not too sure which bit to jump at. But yeah, that's a bit disconcerting. The fact it's there, we can't see the best way up. And obviously there is a way up, it's just finding it. Okay, there's nothing I can see inside. Where's the lowest point that potentially we can use an echo to jump? Potentially here. No, there's no way of making that jump, are we? There's nothing close enough to it either. Other than that up there. Could we jump high enough to get across from up there with an echo? Potentially. Let's give that a go. I can't think of another way that I can see. If we get an echo up to where we were and try and see what happens. Even then I don't think that's possible from here. Yeah, I don't think I want to make that jump. I also can't see another way up. It's too far away, there's no way we're making that jump. I thought the Neko would be the answer, but not that I can see. We're under attack. Right, let's deal with these. Dealt with. Right, I've not got a clue how we get up there, so we'll leave that for the minute. Our plan was to head back to the workbench, ignore that. Head back to the saloon, go to the garden.
Hey, got a proposition for you.
Okay.
You interested in the opportunity of a lifetime?
Maybe. Let's hear it.
Some folks ventured into the mine just down yonder. No one's heard from them since.
Already been. Took down a Rancor there, but I didn't find any prospectors.
So let me get this straight. No Rancor, no survivors, no competition? That priorite's mine for the taking.
You didn't care about those prospectors, did you? You just wanted the priorite.
I like the fact that because we've already been there, he says that.
And now
in some games you find, even if you've been somewhere ahead of time, he doesn't recognise that, but this
Who knows
does.
if there's another Rancor down there.
You're just yanking my chain, right? Right?
So that was a rumour we would have got if we hadn't already done it. Right, we're going to head to the garden. Because that's something we haven't done, and then we'll fast travel north. I've got no clue how we get that. But that's something we'll have to work out at some point, unless, of course, we get enough that we don't need to worry. Let's quickly head to Doma's shop. Let's double check how many we need. Oh, actually...
You, Raider Killer.
Heard
you cleared out that watchtower.
We did clear the watchtower. Can we go inside now?
Not bad. I didn't think you could hack it. Let's just hope there aren't any consequences for the rest of us.
Can we go inside yet? These guys aren't going to let us in still, are they? No. I thought they'd be happy we did the watchtower, but it's not enough to allow us to go inside. But yeah, Doma shop. Let's work. Just double check how many we need. I think it's 90, but I could be wrong. Worth to double check, I think.
Hello there.
This is why people get bored of trophy hunting, because of the collectibles.
Quality wares, 100% guaranteed.
Okay, 7, 13.
That's one of my favorites.
19, 25, 30, 35, 41, 46, 50, 54, 57, 60, 63, 66, 66, 71, 75, 78, 81, 84, 87, 90. 90 in total. can't speak to the dome. We've already asked all the questions we can. So it is 90 we need. We knew that was always a possibility. That we were right in our numbers. Right, we're going to head to the garden. We have got some new seeds.
Nice and lush these days, huh, BD?
We've got new seeds to plant.
Seeds, magnificent. After you've planted one, I'll share what I know.
So, the thing is, I don't know what's new. That's the problem. I don't actually know what's new. Which becomes an issue when you're not sure what you need to plant. Yeah, I don't know what. So I think the spine fluff's done. Pine fern.
And we have a new type of plant.
Spine fluff.
I wonder if Peely has something to say about it.
Spiker. Can't go across to the other one. Right. I can't see a pine fern in here. So let's stick one of those in.
This would be a good place for it. Got some seeds. Let's get them in the ground.
Bluebell squish. Is there one a bluebell squish in here? Cactus ball, golden light moss, spiker, pineapple, crimson jelly. Right, so I think we can stick one of those in as well.
Okay, the seed is in.
Tubamore. I don't know if there's one of those in there or not. Palm fruit shell, I don't think we've done. Cobra spiker, we have cactus ball, I'm pretty sure we have. And then the rest of them now are big ones. I think we've done. There is a trophy for doing all of the garden, but I'm not sure how many is needed.
That fruit shell will be wonderful when it flowers. The wide-brimmed leaves provide shade for the thin stem.
But the more we talk to her, the more the garden opens, and once it's fully unlocked, I think
see
that's
you
enough.
planted a spine fluff. They are quite adorable, but beware. Nested amongst those plumes are some claw-sharp needles. A bluebell squish, how fascinating! Its flower has a most unusual scent, drawn from the moss as it blooms. I find it quite pleasant. We can talk later.
Okay, so that's all of the ones that we can do done. Once we open up the next bit of garden,
All
because
our
I
work
think
is really paying off, BD.
that's the one we need to unlock.
New seeds. Plant one. I'll share its details.
So I think we've already planted all the big ones. Yeah, palm fruit shell, I'm pretty sure we've done. The crimson jelly spire. It's a spiker, and that is a bluebell squish. Pretty sure we've done a fire pineapple, because I think they're fire pineapples.
Got new seeds to plant.
They were saying we've got new seeds, so maybe we haven't done them all. That's a crimson jelly.
This is a new one.
Fire
I bet
pineapple.
Peely has more information.
Golden light moss. Cactus ball. Have we seen a tuber more then? Palm fruit shell. I don't know if any of those are new. I'm pretty sure we've done a tuber more. Yeah, tuber more's there. Palm fruit shell's there. I don't know if there's a way of knowing what you've planted, that's the problem. Golden light moss we've done. Fire pineapple over the other side. Crimson jelly spire I'm pretty sure we've done as well. Yeah, it's there. Right, so I think we've planted everything we possibly can. I don't know if she's going to talk to us or not. No. So we need more seeds. Hopefully at some point this last bit of garden opens. I'm guessing that would be the trophy achieved if we open the last bit of garden. There is a... How is there a chest here that we've not got? Is that inside? I don't think that is inside.
Okay, this is really impressive.
A new specimen? Fascinating. Finish planting it, and I'll tell you what I know.
Still wants to talk to us, amazingly. I'm just looking where this actual chest is. There's a chest there we've not obtained. I can't for the life of me see where it is.
I see you found new seeds. Plant one, and I'll
We've
tell
just
you
tried
all
talking
about
to her and she wouldn't talk to us, so I don't think there's anything else we can do with her now. I don't know where that chest is either. The chests aren't the big deal. They're not going to give us what we want, to be honest. Chests aren't going to give us pyrite shards, which is actually what we're after more than anything else. You want to open the door? Open the door open. There we go. Okay, so we kind of just need to head downstairs. And we can fast travel to where we're heading next. I did want to quickly speak to Turgle because we found a few things about Turgle.
Garagos. They fight to the bitter end, don't
I picked the wrong person to talk to, but we
Especially
did
when
find
they're
a few echoes
they
about
do.
Turgle and Dead
A lot of
Prospector.
beasts are like that. I learned the hard way on a family
I don't know if
outdoors.
he'll then talk to us
My
and say
first
something else.
time leading. Tracked a Kivaroa back to its nest. It was killing livestock. No other choice but to put it down. Played the approach perfectly. Found an opening. But my family was watching, so I decided to get a little bit fancy. Lost my concentration. One of its legs slams down, inches away from cracking my spine. Mama pushed it aside in the nick of time. And finished that Kivaroa no frills.
That's a close call.
Yep. Hey, you corner something, it'll do what it needs to survive. Even when you have the upper hand, never underestimate your prey.
Good to know. Right, will Turgle talk about anything we found out?
The Empire set its sights on Kobo, and everyone's jumping planet. Now, it's not my nature to stick my nose in other people's business. But are you leaving too?
For now, you're gonna be alright?
Better than all right. I've got a plan.
That's
This
not good.
might surprise you, but I've been pushed around my whole life. No one ever took me seriously, and I can use that to my advantage.
Can you now?
Just when the Empire lets its guard down, that's when I strike.
We've all gotta fight the Empire however we can.
That's right. I'm a Kobo local and proud of it. This is my home, and I'm gonna defend it.
I do like Turgle. He is pretty cool. Obviously, Cage isn't here anymore. After we completed the bounties. For anyone that hasn't seen what happened with Cage, I'm not going to spoil it if you haven't seen it. So, it's in our last live stream. But there is a very, very good cameo. Right, we know where we're heading next, or do we? Let's plan this. Because I tend to not plan this correctly if I'm not careful. So, where is the beast? Friendly creature is, or was over here, I think. So this, we're going to head here because there's a friendly creature, and we're going to try and clear all these treasures to try and hopefully get more pyrite. So the meditation point we want, in fact, is probably this one, which is the Dredger Gorge. That will give us a save point as well. But Dredger Gorge, I think, is where we should be heading to try and get some more pyrite. As I say, we're hoping we can find this legendary creature, a legendary enemy we're still missing. Dredger Gorge, where are you? Not there. Have I not unlocked? There is a chance I've not unlocked that one. Derelict Dam is there. I don't think I've unlocked that one. That's Derelict Dam. We'll head there. I've got a feeling I might not have unlocked the right one. I don't know. Because the problem is the fast travel points show up now on the map. But if you haven't unlocked them, you can't fast travel to them. But they'll still show up on the map. This is roughly the one we wanted to. So there's an unobtained treasure there we've got to go and get. We'll do that one first. There's actually one to our right and down below. It's down there. And we've been down there previously. We can drop down here, I think. There we go. We were here previously. I can't remember what we grabbed from here. We missed an unobtained treasure by the looks of things. Got to deal with these guys first. He's down. So there's a ledge to jump on, it seems, here. If we look at that, there's a ledge there. Oh, we need to wall run across. So there's a wall run there, so we need to jump from the climb. That's why we missed it, because unless you look at the map intently there, you can't actually see this one. There we go. Please be pyrite.
Not a bad find.
There we go. Pyrite found. It's always that worry that it's not going to be pyrite, isn't it? So if there's something higher up here. There's one in the air we've got to get there. And there's one over there. It's just figuring out what we've got to do to get what we need. And some of them are a bit tricky to obtain. Until you work out the best way of doing it. So this one here is above us up there. So we obviously need to find a way up. Bedlam Raiders. And these guys I can't stand, the hammer guys. So he's dealing with the local wildlife as well. So that slam hurts you no matter, even if you're not far away enough away. Missed the block. Yeah, even if you're not quite far enough away. Take advantage while we broke the block there. You think you're far enough away and it's just not enough. Trying to break his block using the force. We might have got him. You got enough? Not quite enough there. There he is, he's down. I hate them guys, I really do. The hammer guys have just been my nemesis for a while now. Okay, so there's a lift we haven't activated because we haven't been above it yet. So this lift here, we still can't use. By the sounds of it. It's still red.
I guess the lift doesn't work from here.
So until we go above that, we can't utilise it. So, that's something we need to look at. Are they saying that? I can't see anything to go there. But up there is also where we need to be heading. And the mines do get annoying after a while. Okay, so this wants to go up this way. Problem with where we're heading this way, I know there's a shard there. It's not getting us there though, is it? Let's follow around a minute though and see if there is something we didn't see previously here. Obviously while we're staying up it's okay. If we start heading down, then obviously that's an issue. I'm going to try doing the precision release, if we get the timing right. Okay, I was going to, but obviously that's going to ruin that. I had to get rid of it. Okay, so where we're here, There is meant to be a shard up here as well, to be fair, although it's down. But I wonder if we can get across that lift from there. There must be a way across. Looks like we've got to go up. But we've got to see the jump point. Unless it's just a case of jumping. Because obviously we've missed the way up there. So I'm just trying to see if we can see the way up there from here. I'm guessing that doesn't do anything. No. Oh, actually, I was going to say, we should die from that jump. So from here, though, where do we head? Because that is a pathway there. I just can't, unless it is a jump. No, it's not a jump. I'll jump the other side. According to that is how we get up. Looking at the map, that wall is meant to be climbable. There's no white bit to say it is. But according to that is definitely climbable. Unless it's a one-way and it only comes down. Which is entirely possible as well. And saying that, it must be possible to do. Is it on the other side and we need to... No, there's definitely no way there, is there? We're not getting up there. I cannot see any way of going up, but yet the map says we can. But I think up there is the only way to get across, to get up there, to activate the lift. That kind of makes sense. I just can't see a climb bit here. We can't climb high enough for that. So, if we can't climb high enough, I can't see. Let's try and see another way from there. Use that lift. Potentially go that way. That's the only thing I can see that would work, is by going up there and that way, which is doable. It just seems we need to get that shot. Whatever's over there anyway. So this must be a one-way, and you can only come down, not go up. It's the only thing that kind of makes sense, to be fair. I've just been here, and these droids weren't here previously. Well, I want to try doing precision release again if we can. We are going to take a few hits, which is fine. We've got to get this right. Somehow. I need more force. I think we definitely achieved this a couple of times, but a couple isn't enough. That is down. I don't know if one of those counted or not. If anyone's got the precision release trophy, if you could let me know if we're anywhere close to being similar to what we need to do. The other ones combat trophies we need to obtain were easy. I've just struggled with the timing of the precision release. Right, ignore the robot, we don't need it, that's really bright. Okay, so we figured out we need to go this way. So we want to be heading up there. That's underneath actually. So we don't want to be heading up. We want to be heading down the other side, I would say. If we head up here, we should be able to go left. There's two treasures this way. We can move this down. We can get on top. And it should go back up, I think. Doesn't need to, we're up. Right, so from here, there's one to our right. We may as well go and grab that first. We have been in here and cleared it all previously. We'll run to our right, would probably be the best way. I don't know how we missed this previously, because we were here for a little while clearing all this out, to be fair. But somehow we've missed the shard or treasure when we were here. So it is 2 hours left. There's something we're not seeing, isn't there? Yeah, there's something we're not seeing here. I've seen this a few times when you can see where the shards are, but you can't acquire them. Just check. So from here, there is somewhere there. Oh, it must be the walls there then. So we are in the wrong part, by the looks of things. We head out this way. Yeah, it's down here. There's enemies here. One enemy at least. Yeah, so it's here. We're jumping. There we go.
Check it out, BD.
57 now. We're getting there. So it's just finding the answers to the puzzle, isn't it? So we need to get across to there. Again, if we don't need to fight people, we said this in the last stream, if we don't need to fight people, we'll avoid fighting. Because we're not gaining any benefit from fighting everyone now. So if we don't need to. The only thing is that precision release trophy. May have been released too early. That's too late. Run out of force. Need the force to recharge.
No, not yet.
Although BD1 can help us with the recharge. Right, come on, attack.
Shut down.
So I think that is a precision release. It looks very similar to what we need to do. Don't kill him.
Getting some altitude.
Right, I don't think there's much of there. There's not enough health for them left now to help us. But I think we must have been very. I think we must have done at least once there. We only need 10 times to go into the thing. New seed.
These seeds would be perfect for
Fire
planting
pineapple.
in the garden.
So that is a new seed obtained. Right, from here we need to drop down. I think is okay. And then there is another drop down as well here. Yeah, we need to drop down and get inside. There's an area to get inside by the looks of things. Okay, that was a little bit of a weird one. I wonder if we just need to run there. Because that little area inside, I think, is in the tar. And obviously you can only survive in the tar for a certain amount of time. It's there. There we go.
Let's see if Doma's interested
Pyrite
in this.
shard, nice. Another one done. Okay. We've kind of gone the wrong way there. We want to be up, don't we? Because the next bit we want to try and figure out is the way across from where that lift is that we can activate. So that's another one done at least. So now we want to try and get across to where this lift is, if we can. I don't think once you unlock the ability to see where all the treasures are, I don't think the pyrite's too bad. You just need that ability to unlock it so you can see it all first. Although we did do that accidentally, to be fair. Okay, so this is the bit we couldn't get up previously. We will need to get up to there. I don't know how to get up there. There's definitely nothing obvious. Nothing we can use that shows up blue from there. So if we can't get up this way, there must be another way up. Unless we're going to have to use a bird from a different location, potentially, to glide up there. That is also something that's possible. But to activate that lift, we need to be able to get up. And I can't see another way up from here. There's nothing we can use, it would seem. I was hoping to get over there, but I don't think we can. No. I know that... I don't think we'd make the jump from there to there. That's the thing from there. I think we're also now down too far. So, that's something we're going to have to come back and do. Obviously, we don't need all of the treasures. We just need enough to get the 90. So, there's one over there next we can have a look at. Because this one... Something we'll have to come back and figure out how to get up. I can't see a way up there to activate that lift. If it's really simple, it wouldn't be too bad, but I've got a feeling it's not. Okay, so if we head to this lift over here that we have used previously, and there's one there. So this lift is over here. We still need to keep looking at areas we've not been to. There's a creature here, I can hear it there. Because we're still missing some of the Jedi chambers. And obviously we don't know where they are until we come across them. So we really need to look at areas we've not visited yet, just in case. I'm surprised there's not enough images to give you all the locations, but then that would make it probably a little bit too easy. Right, there's a door here, which is open. Whether we've done this or not, I'm not sure. But that is now open. And supposedly there was a shard. We have been here previously. There's a shard there. But actually it's not on this bit. It seems to be above. It's not this way. It seems to be around the side of here. But above us. There's a few of these that we've noticed that are above us, and we don't necessarily know a way to get them. Ah, there we go, it's down there. There we go.
Look at this.
59. The data disk seems to have dried up a little bit, which is good. How are we getting back up? Oh, there. Yeah, data disk seems to have dried up, which is a bonus, because that makes life a little bit simpler. This one here, I don't think we can get from this side. I think that's from a completely different area by the looks of it. Yeah, I don't think we can get across. Yeah, that's to go down, which takes us down that way. So that is a completely different area, so we have to ignore that for the minute. These are all behind the dinosaur. The dinosaur, the creature. But all these ones are done. We have got a couple over here to do. Obviously that one's stuck, so we can actually head back to the creature now. And come down this path and do those two that are there with him. The easiest way of doing this is just to keep following a pattern. Utilising whatever we can to get where we need to go. But following a pattern. I'm still annoyed we can't get across to that. I'm not going to avoid standing on a lift for a minute. It's that lift up there we need to get up. I cannot see a way up. Even a necker isn't going to help. That path that goes round the back. You don't go high enough, do you? What's that? There's an open path there. I don't think that goes high enough to get on top. Might have to quickly check out that path to the left. Just see if that gets us high enough to go anywhere near what we need. I'm not going to meditate because obviously all the enemies respawn, so we'll hold off for the minute. But yeah, my thinking, I wonder if down this way there's a way up we haven't noticed. It's always worth a look. And as I say, we'll do the trophy for friendship tomorrow. You know when you wish you hadn't gone somewhere? I love the fact this big beast drop kicks. I think it's brilliant. Standing too close where you can tell. He is nearly down. He is down, in fact. No scan needed, annoyingly. There's always a chance we need a scan. Right. So if I remember correctly, it goes to there, doesn't it? But that's it. There's no path from there to go up. We'll just double check. From what I remember when we came here previously, that was it. You get up here to where he was standing, essentially. There's no jump or climb from here. So that one lift is actually causing me a little bit of annoyance. Just because we don't really know how to utilise it. Right, head back to the creature. We know there's 2 pyrite, or potentially 2 pyrite. I'm hoping we've now done all the data this, so we don't have to worry about them. So we head back over here, go and see the creature, go behind the creature, and then there should be 2 there as well. That somehow we missed originally when we managed to use the creature, strangely. Okay.
Have to move if I want to call an echo.
So he will lower his head now. We will climb on. And he will take us to where we want to go. And then over this side there is 2 that we've missed. So, if we head this way, there's 1 either side here. I can't remember if there's any enemies here or creatures here. I'd be surprised if there wasn't. Right, so that's our shortcut up. So, we want to go across and jump along. So then from here, there is not what we want. We wanted to go down, actually. We're too high. I think we're too high here. We are. We got to. So we thought we used the shortcut to get up, and actually we didn't want to do that. They're dead. That's fine. So we now want to be heading to our left. And then in here, there's a wall run twice. I vaguely remember this, but it's been a while since we were here. Made it. That wasn't the best jump in the world. So, there's a wall run to our right and a shard up there. There we go.
Let's take this to Doma's.
Up to 60. And the one we need this way is up there, it seems. There's a wall run there. And on the way there, there is a jump up. That didn't work out, did it? Ah. Trying to see the best way up there. There's one there, but we can't get to that from here. I think we need to... Okay, I think what we need to do... We will run here. We'll run here, and then we need to turn to wall run the other way. So we get high enough to get up there.
Hey buddy, stim.
It's going to be a tricky parkour puzzle to try and solve to do this. Too far to the right. There may be an easier way, but I can't see it at the minute. We still need to find more forced tears as well. That's something we haven't found. Because we know we haven't got enough until the trophy pops. At least we've got the perks now. No. I don't think there's an easier way. I think it is, you've just got to keep getting higher with the wall runs. So here we need to turn round and go back the other way to get high enough to then grab the ledge. So where are we actually meant to be hitting when we get across there? Oh, there's a rope to grab hold of. Actually, would the rope not make it? Try grabbing the rope. Couldn't grab the rope. I will say parkour is not my best thing to be doing. I do find it extremely difficult. I think we can rope this. Too far. No! We had it as well. It was the extra jump, the extra glide we didn't need. It's because in most parkour I panic. I think that's the issue. That's why I struggle so much with it. I think I'm not going to make it, so I panic press a button. And that's the worst thing you can be doing. But we've got it. There we go.
Great find.
61. So, we can now head back to the fast travel point. We're still stuck with that one. We've got 2 over here to go and do. And hopefully from there, we've got 1 over there. Just trying to get them in the best route possible to make sure we utilise our time the best way possible. We still got some legendary enemies we haven't faced. So there's still areas we've not been to. Kobo is 93.2% explored as well. Right, so from here, we want to be heading back to where the creature led us up, essentially. I would say. Yeah. So, from here, we're heading to this path down here. We will, I don't even want to go up there, did I? No, that's the opposite way. We will... I'm just trying to make sure I know the way out. That was the wrong wall run, to be fair. We want this one. We will meditate at this point so we can heal and everything, because we're going to be moving area anyway. So it's not going to suddenly appear loads of new enemies, because we'll be going a different way. I'm still a little bit concerned the scan every legendary could be a big of an issue for us, because we found that legendary enemy we defeated, and then it didn't come up as a scannable, which is a concern. Can I get back across now, please? So I'm hoping that hasn't bugged and we're not stuck, and it may not have done. It may not be one you need to do. I jumped too soon. Why will you not grab hold of it? Right, lend us your tentacle. Tentacle? I don't know what you call it, to be fair. Right, I'm gonna wait for him to stop this time. Seriously? Right, we got it this time. Put us down anytime you're ready. I think we're too high. I think the minute I try and get off this, we're going to be dead. But he does give us a chance to look, actually. So that lift there that we can't activate. It just threw us off. Trying to see if I could see the way up from here. I hadn't thought of that. So the lift that we can't activate is there. There has to be a way up. In fact, we can use BD1 to check. Zoom out. So, the lift we can't activate is there. Is that the lift? I think it is. Thereabouts. We know there's a pyrite shard up there. That's fire pineapple, okay. Just trying to see. I don't think we can get up from this side. But then I can't see how we activate that lift. There's definitely nothing obvious that I can see that would enable us to get up there. Unless... I wonder if we use the force on the lift, potentially. Yeah, there's nothing... There's no easy path. It's a bit of a slide down there, but even that is a sheer rock face. I cannot for the life of me see what we need to do there. Right, let's slow this bit down so we can actually... Oh, heal just in case. Why are you not letting me call the creature? Ah, nearly fell off. Right. No, you're not going to... Oh, I can't call the creature. I don't think there's another way down, is there? Right, let's just go back a bit and then come back and see if we can call him. I can't call the creature. Why is that not working? I'm not going to jump off and die just to do it, surely. Right, we've gone far enough. We'll try this again. We have the only way to carry on is to go across. And we can't get down ourselves. We have to actually call the animal to help us. There we go. Called him this time.
Mount won't reach us here.
I'm not calling a mount. I'm calling this one. Okay, we're on. Don't go up. Jump off. I had so many issues trying to do this. Right, we're off. Don't know why we had so many issues trying to do that. Yeah, so that lift there, I cannot for the life of me see a way to get to that shard that's up there. There must be a way, but I can't see it. The only thing I was thinking was maybe we could call the lift this way. But it doesn't show up as something we can do. If it's an obvious thing, then I definitely can't see it. Right, let's crack on and carry on, as we are making good progress. We've done the big things today that we were hoping for, which was the Harvest Ridge is done. That was something we were really trying hard to do. I'm just going to quickly check the map location. Jedra Gorge crash site. So we're heading. And that was the one I was worried about, to be fair, because we spent a little time trying to figure that out, and we couldn't figure out where it was. So, and we've done the perks. We've got maximum amount of perks now, so that's 2 big things done. Precision release is still causing us an issue. Tomorrow will be New Game Plus. So there's a few things still to do. Right, so that's there. There's one to our left here, in fact. Who's this guy?
Howdy.
Oh, Scuba's here. That could be another fish as well towards the tank.
Priorite on you?
We have got loads.
Yeah, I do.
Then you're nothing. Me? I got a lift. Worked all day for it.
Can I see it?
Okay, I lied. I'm fresh out. I'm a failure.
I was hoping he was going to give us some pyrite then. Right, let's speak to Scuba. I'm guessing, I don't know if we've got him. If we can't talk to him, means we've already got this fish. We haven't got the fish.
Stay your wandering boots, my lad, and answer old Scuba. Do I strike cutting fisherman?
Not sure what you mean.
Me appearance, lad. Does it warm your shallows? Does it put a sea spray on your face?
You look nice. I'll be nice to him. I like Scuba.
You look nice, Scuba.
Let's hope the fell's new degrees, laddie. I'll have to muster all my seaward charms.
So another fish towards our tank. We will listen to his story as well. He's got it, I think. There we go.
Seems he liked you.
Frilled newt has been discovered. There is a trophy for collecting all the fish as well.
You see, the frilled newt is the most sensual of sea folk. Skittish, except when it spies a potential mate. Hence my great vanity on this day. It is a shame to deceive him, but I can offer a quiet home in my tank as a recompense.
Sounds fair to me.
Now, shall we continue my tale?
We would indeed.
Aye, our story nears its end. I discovered that Captain Whit was plundering my very home seas for exotic fish, and in the process, starving the old tars who raised me from a wee yoke. on the salted shores of the third moon of Antine. I hie to Antine and truck me foe to the Caracas Trench, a fissure sliced clean through the moon's heart. There, amongst the brine and black, I found him. Wanyak Wet and his vile crew, surrounded by glumbering eels, spearing them with their harpoons. "Captain," I cried, "you've broken your promise never to harvest the seas of Zakavitar." And I said, "Your command be forfeit if you dinna forswear my home waters." Oh, I'll scarce forget the snarl he issued as he turned to me, slow as a frozen reef, regarding me after years of thinking me dead. "This," he growled, "is why you dinna toss the fish back into the sea." Before I could shake my flippers, the barb of his harpoon spun through the deep, and its hook pierced me in the chest. My juices filled the water, and as my vision grew dark, I espied Wanyak, smiling sharp as a fang.
That's horrible, Scuva.
I told you, lad, that mine be a dark tale. I'll tell you more when next we meet.
Okay, there we go. Another fish achieved. We've heard more of his story as well. We need to actually walk past him, to be fair. We're heading over there. There's a big wall run here. We need to use this to get up to where this is. Just saw it coming to attack us then. So that ledge there is where we need to get to. And there it is, in the nest.
Let's take this to Doma's.
We are definitely getting there. And as I say, we're still discovering things we haven't done, like the fishing with scuba there. It's always nice when you're doing these things and you're finding new things still. I think we still need seeds as well. I say that just I see something glowing there.
Hey, seeds.
New seeds?
Try planting these back in the garden.
Okay, so if we don't want to use the lift, do we? We want to go across here. Looks of things. And then from here, we head across, and it's just up there by the looks of things, so actually not far away from this one. Now we've got some droids to face. I think the droid's dead. Okay, so we need to head left and then get up there. There is a wall runner here to help with height. There we go. I wonder if we've maximised data disk, because everything we're picking up now is pyrite. So I wonder if we've maxed out our data disk and we can't obtain any more. As all we're getting is pyrite now, which is definitely a bonus. More than happy just to receive pyrite. So there's nothing else here now. Obviously we're stuck on this one. Because I'm still thinking about fish as well. Let's head here to the loading gantry. This is the Lucha Hulk. We're missing 2 shards from the Lucha Hulk. Well, we're missing more than 2 to be fair. Obviously there'll be some fights in there. Unless everyone is now gone because we defeated the bounty hunters. Because one of the big bounties was here. So we're going to fast travel to the Lucha Hulk core. Hopefully obtain 2 more. But yeah, I'm kind of hoping that the data disks are all done. If that's the case, then it's just a case of grabbing all these until we get 90, empty Doma's shop, and then that's job done as well. I don't know how many seeds we need to obtain before we unlock the garden trophy. We shall see. So Lucha Hulk core is there. Now if there's loads of enemies in here, we'll have to fight them, but we'll avoid what we can because we don't gain anything from fighting unless we can do precision release, which on droids is tricky. Okay, so from here we want to be heading to over there. Can we get across there? We Okay, I'm just checking where this goes. We go across. No, that's the wrong way. So turn around this way. And then across here and then up. Keep heading round. We're going to over here. I am kind of hoping that because we've taken down all the bounties, most of these are done. Unfortunately, not all done. There are still going to be enemies here, then, by the looks of things. I was going to say, there should be a lift we can use here. Not that I can see it. But there should be a lift. Okay, no lift. For some reason, that lift isn't there. So we've got to go the long way round. It would seem. Okay, through the door.
Well, well, well. You got Spock.
Don't like the guy out there. The guy out there is one of the hammer guys, and they are frustrating to beat. I wonder if I can just avoid him, because I'm going this way. Hopefully we've avoided them. They're just frustrating to fight, I find. Right, so there's a little bit down here we need to grab. A little ledge, it would seem. So I don't think we can get from here. The ledge is the other side of this window, isn't it? Okay. This is what we need. This is pyrite. Chase the droid. Don't want to attack until we know we can destroy it. There we go. And that'll be pyrite.
Found another shard.
There we go. But we definitely learned the hard way with those not to attack too soon. Right, there is a platform there. That's where we need to get to. And that's another one.
Check it out, BD.
There we go. Nice, quick and easy. So that's the Lucha Hulk clear now, other than this bit over here. At the start of the Lucha Hulk. Our quickest way back is the way we came, I would say. It's so nice when these things are so quick and easily done. And you can move on. Obviously there might be a big load of exploring when we still need more fish, unless we've grabbed them as which hopefully we have. As long as we've grabbed them as we go, that'll make that easier, but there is a chance we've missed one or two somewhere, and that may require a lot of searching. If this gets to Wednesday morning and we are really struggling with certain things, and don't know the location of it, may be a case we have to look it up. I don't want to. I think you get a lot more satisfaction from finding things ourselves, but I don't also want it to. I want to be finished Wednesday, ready for when we start. Hang on, where are we heading? I think it's there. Let's come out and actually check where we're heading, shall we? I want to have this done Wednesday morning, so Thursday we can start Gollum, knowing we've fully done everything we can here. Loading gantry is the right one we need to go to.
I need to focus.
I don't like looking things up, so if we can avoid it doing naturally, that's what the aim will be. But as I say, we want to have this done by Wednesday, so we can do. Well, we're going to do Gollum on release. I'm just trying to save myself time for trying to do this outside the stream, to be fair, more than anything else, to save me the time. Right, this one we've tried to get to previously. We've basically got to get across to here. I don't think we can get up there from here. Just wonder if we have to do it from the lift, because we need to head across. But when we were here previously, there wasn't a way across that we could see. Now I don't think we can get up there from here. And when we were last here, we did try to get across this way, but again, we couldn't find.
Looks like we got it too.
We couldn't find a way across. But actually, looking at that, I think we have to use the lift. Oh, you're down. They're all down. We don't. This wasn't here last time. So when we were last here, this box wouldn't show up. So we couldn't get across because of that. Something I still need to do is slam 5 enemies as well. There's 4 droids. There's more droids over there. I need to get 5 enemies together and then slam all 5. That's a trophy. I need 5. Come on, you guys. That's 1. It's only a single. I don't know. Oh, I wondered that. Ah, it's all killed them. I didn't want to do that. You got to slam 5 enemies all at once.
I have to fix this again.
And that didn't do it. Yeah, you got to slam 5 enemies at once, and we haven't managed to do it so far. Right, I think it's on top of the containers. On the box here. Onto there. Where's my shard? On that final set of containers. There we go.
Hey, this is a good find.
66. We're getting there. Okay. So from here we can leave the Lucha Hulk. That is all clear now. We have got one over there we haven't gained. We can jump to there to do so. Oh, actually, are we better off going the high route here to get up there? Oh no, we should be able to get up there actually looking at that. So we want to head to the Viscid Bog is where we're heading next. But yeah, slamming 5 enemies at once, that's something we've got to try and do at some point. Obviously there is a method to it, it's just trying to figure out what it is. And the precision release is the other one still. The 5 enemies ones I've not been too worried about. Mainly because we haven't had 5 enemies at once we can utilise it on. I think droids are probably the best thing. How do you select 5? I may not have been holding it enough actually to be able to do it. That's where we're going. Obviously we've got to keep a lookout for scuba as well. How many more fish do we need? Fauna, aquarium fish. We've got 10 of 12, so we're missing 2 fish. So we do need to keep a lookout for scuba. Hopefully find those fish. Right behind us here, there's meant to be a shard up there. I think that's how we get up, isn't it? Okay, so up as quickly as we can. This is where we got the data pad from. But we want to go further across. We've got to get up there. Never seen that before. Okay, never actually seen that moving. So it's up the top of there. I don't know from here if we can do it. I don't think we can make the jump from here. Well, we survived it, that's the important part. So there must be a way up from inside here then. Yes. Yeah, I think every location now we need to be looking around for scuba, see if we can find him or see him anywhere. Knowing that we need 2 more. Where's my shard? Behind me. Ah, underneath the rocks. There we go.
Nice find.
Oh, it's a data disk. We've had constant pyrite shards until then, and that's a data disk. I haven't had an issue until that point. Okay, where is next? Obviously we tried that one, couldn't figure it out. What have we got over here? We've tried a few times to get these two to work, and again, couldn't get that to work. We've got a shard that I think I remember seeing the scuba there at some point. Yeah, we couldn't get this to open the path for us. That's something we couldn't figure out. If we head here, I think we want to be there for that one. And then we can head through here. There's a couple here as well to do. So this one is Grand Courtyard. So we just need to get back to a meditation point. Grand Courtyard is where we want to be going. To be fair, this meditation point isn't difficult to get back to. If I remember correctly, we just need to get... are we going to be quick enough? Yeah, should be fine. There we go. Right, Grand Courtyard. Let's head there. I remember seeing Scuba's fishing boat there, but we didn't utilise it. I don't think we picked it up. I don't remember why we didn't, but I don't remember. I don't think we did. And there's a pyrite shard there. I think it's one of those droids that run around, so we know now not to attack them from distance or try and use force on them. You just got to chase them until you get close enough and then hit them. Hope for the best. I know I'm wrong. He's not over there, so it's just the pyrite we need. There it is. There we go.
Nice find. Let's take this back.
Data disk. Why is it a data disk when we don't want data disks? Every time. Okay, we should be able to head across here. And then we go inside, we'll run. We're heading over to this meditation point and the two there. There's also something else here we haven't done. I don't know what will be up there. Probably skill points at this stage. So we want to be heading up. Always worth checking, just in case you're not sure where you're heading. The map, it is still difficult to navigate even at this late stage, but once you kind of get your head around it, it's not as bad as it first looks. And you know, the one on the previous game annoyed the hell out of me. I couldn't get my head around it. I think this one, I've managed to get my head around a lot better, I would say. And not for particularly any reason, I just find this one a little bit easier, although I don't think it's changed. Obviously the fast travel makes a massive amount of difference. If it wasn't for the fast travel, we probably wouldn't be looking at Platinum, because it would just take forever to get anywhere. Okay, so from here, there's two to do. One, there's an area to our right we've not been to. Now we've got, up there is something we need to get to, according to what I can see. I want to head to this area we've not been to see what's there. So if we use a mount, we should be able to get up there. But we couldn't access this area, so I'm assuming it's something to do with BD1 that's going to allow us to access this. There we go. So, we couldn't previously go up there, according to that. That's where the great big bird is. Can we get up to that bird then now? I think we can. I don't know if that's what we get for doing so. No, we got it. I wonder if I can control the bird.
Okay. Maybe you'll be a bit more friendly now.
Travel. We haven't done this before.
Easy. Good girl.
I don't know where it's taken us either.
That was incredible.
Oh, this is the place we were trying to get to for ages. This is on top. Oh wow, okay, so we've actually managed to achieve what we wanted to earlier on accidentally by doing something else. I can hear a robot, where are you? There. Do I want to drop down? Before I drop down, is there anything else up here? No. But that's the lift we couldn't work out how to use. That new seed? New seed. Nice. Right, we need to chase the droid. Trying to ignore the creatures attacking us because I want the droid. I don't want to scare it to the point it goes underground. There we go. Right, you're done. Right. There we go. So we had to activate the bird, the big creature, to fly across to get what we needed here. Oh, that is a bonus that I wasn't expecting. It's taken us away from where we were, admittedly, which is a little bit annoying, but it has got us one of the things we couldn't achieve earlier. So I'll take it for that reason alone, that it was successful. Can we not get back up there? Because that's where our lift is, so surely we can get back up. Must be able to get back up, surely. I don't think we can. Oh, we can, there we go. Is there anything else here, like seeds or anything that you can only get up here, I wonder? Oh, there's something here. There's forced tear. So we know there's still some of these to do. We don't know how many. Why is it we always find them like for an hour to go? Please don't be parkour. It's parkour. It's a parkour forced tear. Right, okay. I'm guessing we're going through the red. Would be my guess. Okay, that's not a good start. Am I missing something right from the start? We're going close enough to get... I don't know, I'm guessing we're heading through the red. There's no map or anything. What am I missing? Can't wall run... Can I wall run there? That'd be a no. See, red I wouldn't say we can use, but... Okay, don't fall off the edge of that. That's silly. Okay, is there anything... I'm nowhere near it, far enough. Or do I need to be out this way? No. I don't think we can go through the red. We're nowhere near it though. But I think, yeah, we need to be the other side to grab that, but I can't, distance-wise. We're nowhere near it. Okay, this is a weird one. Is there something I'm not seeing? There, that's what we needed. So there was something I wasn't seeing. One of those. Right, we got the first bit at least. I kind of guessed we couldn't use the red. I kind of summarised the red was bad, which it is. Although that may have been a mistake, because where do I go from here? I don't know. I'm lost. Red's gonna kill us. Yeah. I don't know where we're heading there, but we did alright to get to that far. Right, remember we don't have to be exactly on where we're heading next because we can get to it from there. Okay. I don't know where we're heading from there. That's the problem. Oh, okay. I think we're heading over there. Not close enough. I think that's where we're heading next, is there. That is tricky. I think all the forced tear that are parkour ones take a little bit of time to try and figure out. Because you can't see the route ahead of time, that's the problem. So you can't always work out where you're heading next. Too low. I might have just survived it. Come on, thank you. Right, over that bit. Oh, I may have messed it up. No, we're okay. No, too far. So there's something else there we've got to do, but I didn't get a chance to see it. I think that's the big problem with these ones, because you can't always see where you're heading next in advance. You can't kind of plan the route, and that obviously creates this issue that you've got to kind of guess at the time, and then if you get it wrong guess, it kind of messes you up. So we know how to do this bit. This bit's not too bad. Need to be through there, to this one, and obviously scored the electric. Just scored the electric there with the foot. I didn't jump over in time. And the reason I find these hard, because I panic a little bit with parkour. I always panic that I'm doing it wrong or not going to make a jump. I may press things too many times. And obviously something like this where you've got to be more accurate, I find really difficult to achieve. And easy to fall off. But I think we've done well to get to where we have so quickly on this one. The others have taken us a little bit longer. And the game crash we had on Friday was doing one of these. We did do a little video just to show that we did do it in the end. I've messed it up, haven't I? No? Same. But, yeah, it took a while. I think we did about half an hour in stream trying to do it, and then I think it took me one attempt amazingly outside of stream, and that's happened a few times now. When we've really struggled with some of these, we've actually managed to do them first attempt outside of stream, which is always frustrating when you've spent a good amount of time in stream trying to do them, and your first attempt out works. Okay, I don't know where we're heading from here to these ones, I think. Yeah, platform there, because then we need another jumper out. No, I've fallen off. So we've got to get onto that platform and put another jump pad out. By the looks of things, that's kind of our first resting point. By the looks of things, I'm hoping it doesn't obviously drop or anything, because it would be nice to just scan the situation and work out what we've got to do exactly next. All I saw was lots of red bits, which is never good. Okay, this bit's not too bad. It's always nice when you start getting a certain part, you know, not done easily, but it kind of comes together nicely. You feel a lot more confident about it, and you're not spending ages falling off, essentially. Okay. No, I've jumped too far. Ah, it's the panic sets in and you think I'm going to miss it, and actually I wasn't going to miss it. I would have landed on it perfectly. I didn't need that extra jump. Yeah, whoever designed these, I want to say good job, because they're definitely a challenge. We did have comments on one of the other ones we did that, you know, someone was They kind of found it difficult, but actually gave him an injury by doing it, which I can completely understand. If you're spending ages trying to do one thing, pressing the same button, you know, it does hurt. But I don't think that's the game's fault in that respect. Poor jump there. But it is tricky. But that's, to be fair as well, these wasn't, when we started doing these, we found the combat ones first. So I was thinking they'd all be combat. But even the combat ones do present a challenge. Because it gives you a preset weapon and thing to use as well. They're not simple. But I think it does add so much to the game to have things like this. Challenges, to be fair, to a degree that I'm horrendous at normally. Hence the no Batman Arkham Asylum platinum, because the challenges I'm just not good at. Okay, this is the bit we got to previously. Let's see if we can do better. Get to that platform. That's where we want to get to. And not over jump this. We're on. Oh, it does move. That's not good. I can't. So you're not on it very long before it starts to go down. So you've got to grab a jump point quickly, and then try and work out roughly where you're going next. I had a feeling it wasn't going to give us a rest point. I did have a feeling that would be the case, to be fair, and that is true. Just to really squeeze you. Oh, I messed up. Trying to get away from the electric there. Would have actually pushed that, wouldn't it? Time on these isn't important to me. I'm not really that worried about time. The trophy for 4 stairs is just to complete them all. I don't know how many there are in total. I don't even know how many we've done, to be honest. I want to say we've done a fair amount of the combat ones, it would seem, but could be really deceiving, to be fair. So it is a case of get to that platform. We've got to be quick to get the next bit done on that platform. May have hesitated too long then. No, we're okay. Got it. Thought I'd missed that, to be fair. Right, we know what we've got to do here. Doing it, on the other hand, is the difficult part. Right, we're on. No, I didn't push it. Ah, I just let go and didn't push it instead. So easily done. I still didn't really grasp what was coming next. I know there's a load of red stuff. That's all I could really see, to be fair. So even once we get that, I'm not entirely sure where we're heading next. That's something we've got to work out. These ones just don't give you much time to rest to actually think about these things. Okay. So this is the bit, I can see a load of red stuff over there, but I've got no clue kind of direction we're going in exactly, but yet we've got to put a jump point in of our own. Platform over there. No, that's not a platform. So we've got to go up. I knew that wasn't going to be easy because we didn't really know where we was going, to be fair. There is one of these placed already. I noticed that disappear when we pulled one out. So maybe, I don't think it's high enough though. It kind of looks like it's there, but it's to deceive you. Because it doesn't look high enough. Right. I think the big thing with these as well is perseverance. You've just got to keep trying until you get it right. And the more of the track you kind of learn, the easier they become in time. But it's still so easy to make one mistake. and that's your run over. And there's no reset point. You're back to the start every time. Right, platform here. Just about see where I'm going there now. Right, there's one up there. I think I'm going out this way to then grab the one that's nearby. There. I don't know where I'm going next. I think the same thing. There. Platform, that's the end. We did it. We did it. Ah, that is always a massive amount of satisfaction when you manage to get it done. Fractured agility is complete. That is major satisfaction for that. It didn't take so long. I think we got there around 11 o'clock.
That did it.
It's 11:15 for me, my time now. So actually, 15 minutes, that's probably the quickest one we've done of the parkour ones, in terms of solving the problem. But it didn't give us the trophy, so it means there is still a fractured tear or two out there we still need to find. Elvis, good morning, how are you? Right, we can utilise the lift now that's here. I'm just looking if there's any more seeds, not by the looks of things. We can use the lift, we're going to go to the fast travel point, and then we'll work out where we're heading next. Obviously, pyrite shards have been out of focus. Can I get behind this guy without attacking him fully? Mainly because I hate these guys. That's a good hit with the blaster, to be fair. No matter how far away from him, he always catches me with that. Get down. You as well? You as well. But I don't have breakfast, Elvis. I've not had breakfast in years, normally, because, yeah, I kind of, when I was in the army, we had breakfast every single day. So because of that, I now don't have breakfast at all. What about you? What did you have for breakfast? Right, okay. There's lots of stuff around this way. Just trying to see the best route to go. Or where next best place to go, shall we say. I'm trying to look for anything that's undiscovered as well, because obviously scuba and things like that we need to do. Any green doors that we haven't activated. There's a few of those, to be fair. There's something there. That's a hazard. But I'll obtain treasure. It's a weird one. There's a few pyrite shards there by the looks of things. Where do we head next? There's a red door there for some reason, which means we need to go in from the other side. There's a whole area here we've not been to by the looks of it. Let's head there. That's the Fort Kalin. That's where we're heading next.
Focus.
Potato chips and a strawberry cake. For breakfast, you had potato chips and a strawberry cake. Is that not... That's a weird breakfast, isn't it? Or is that... I don't know. To be fair, when I lived in Germany, our breakfast was generally cold meats and bread. So maybe... yeah, I don't know. For me, that sounds a bit of a weird breakfast, to be fair. Okay. Can't see the one I want here. It may be we can't go straight there because we may not have activated it. What I was looking at. What I was looking at was this mountain ascent. I was looking at the one here, wasn't I? Harvest Ridge. Fort Kalin. I couldn't get that one. So maybe we haven't activated that one then. Let's go. Fact. Boiling Bluff. Boiling Bluff. Let's head there. It's a weird breakfast, but you're a weird guy. That's alright then. Some people might say it's not though. That might be normal for them. But like I say, when I lived in Germany, the general thing to have was cold meats and bread in the morning, which to me was weird when I first started having it. And then after a while, it becomes normal. But yeah, in the army, we just lived on a fry-up. Every single morning was a fry-up. So then when I got older, I never wanted breakfast anymore because of that. It kind of just made me not want breakfast anymore. Right, we've got to get up here somewhere for Shard. There. Although we have learned we haven't completed all the data discs. I do need a Neko, which I think is down there. I've just seen some seeds. Is that new seeds? No, prison jelly. Got those previously. What country apart from Germany? So France, Belgium, a small piece of Canadian soil in Belgium as well. There's a small piece that I think it's Belgium or France that they gave to the Canadians to honour their dead from World War II. So it counts as going to Canada to a degree. It doesn't really, but you know, it's near enough.
Let's grab a lift, Beatty.
There we go.
Another shard.
Shard 68. We're getting closer. Where else have I been to? So France, Belgium, Germany, England, Wales. Never been to Scotland or Ireland. They're the two places I do really want to go. My other half isn't too keen. They're the two places I would like to see. There's meant to be something. There's a shard somewhere up there. Going to that, but I'm not sure how we get up there. Unless it's not up. Some of these areas, that shard floating in the air there. You know, trying to figure out how you get up to that is just horrible. Let's head out of here. Because I don't think there's an easy way up there, to be fair. Well, the last one we found, we had to utilise the big bird to get us to where we wanted to go to. So it wouldn't surprise me if it's something similar, to be fair. But yeah, up there is where we need to get to if we want that shard that's floating in the air on the map. And I've got no clue how we do that. There is a shard there, though, that we can go and get.
You know your way around Kobo, don't you?
As I say, knowing how many we have left to obtain, I want to try and see if we can get them done pretty quickly. Although that's easier said than done. It's to our left. Right, I don't know what level this is on. It seems to be up. I think it's around that plane area. The ship that's crashed. It is. So we've been here before, but there's obviously we've missed this shard. Rocks here.
More priorite.
There we go, 69. 21 needed. We're getting there. We are getting there. 21 needed. Right, there is another one just here as well, supposedly. So let's head there. See, that is. Obviously, if we don't need a fight, we'll stay away. There's no need to fight for no reason. And we don't really need skill points or anything anymore. We can take seeds back to the saloon at some point as well. Have I gone? It's over there, it's to our left. So there's a load of enemy here. I'm just trying to see if we have to fight them or not, or we can avoid them. I think we're fighting. Yeah. We still need to do that precision release. I'm not a massive fan of doing it on droids, so if we can keep one of these droids, get the droid down and take out the soldier, that would help us. Keep the soldier in the fight, because we can practice that precision release and see if we can get that done, to be fair. I need to keep him alive, though. Don't shoot. Ah, I shot him. That was me trying to keep him alive and I shot him. There we go. Down they go. I'm guessing we don't need to scan any of these. We have scanned them previously. Right, there's many pyrite or something here to pick up. Can we see it anywhere? It's there.
More priorite.
I want 20 needed.
Fetch a dumb shop.
So close to getting them all done. Right. There's somewhere we've not been there. I know it's not pyrite. There is a chest there. So it's worth a look just because there's a chest, to be honest. I want to be able to say we've seen everything within the game by Wednesday. So it's over here we've not been to. More enemies coming out. The one thing here though, might be slam. Can we get? Is there 5? No, there's only 4 there. I need 5 enemies for slam. They're just standing there though. Okay. They're just going to stand there. I'm not going to activate them just yet. There's meant to be a chest nearby. Over there, in fact. I'm gonna, yeah. We need to slam 5 enemies at once, and we haven't managed to do that yet.
Target exhibits strange abilities.
I think they just killed us. I don't know how to slam more than one person. That's the issue more than anything else. So I can only slam 1 at a time.
Let's get after him. Gotcha.
Ah.
Have that. I was doing fine until you showed up.
Obviously, if we can leave the guy till last and take out the 2 droids, that would give us the chance to practice our precision release. But the guy's being quite forceful at this point.
You're a sorry sight.
I'm not going to be able to do precision release with 2 of them, I don't think. Let me take out the droid. Should have blocked there better. Not down yet. Now, yeah. Okay, let's heal. Heal, change, precision release. Don't know if that counts. Too early. Trying to get this precision release to actually work. It's just timing, but it's that moment. See, I think that's precision release. I'm out of force now though. See, that hits him. So that to me is a perfect precision release. But I don't know if it counts. It's down. That's annoying. Took him down. I don't know if any of that counts, but I'm hoping it does. But yeah, slamming 5 enemies at once, that's something we've struggled with. We've not managed to get that to activate correctly yet. We are still looking for a bandana as well. Okay, I suppose we head back to where the ship is and deal with theirs. This seems to be the ideal place to do 5 slams, but I don't know how to activate 5 at once. Just gonna see, how do you activate 5? I can press it, but you can't move from there. It's the ideal time to have a look to see if there's something else to do, not BD1. Where's me moving? See, there's only 1 slam. There must be a technique to this that I don't know about.
Continue the barrage. Deploying blast doors.
I'm down.
Your attack. Stay on mission.
One down. Are we going to release the last?
Engaging in combat. Command confirmed. I've been hit.
One left. And that's down as well. Oh, he took them all down. There's no more for them to release. I'm guessing we can't go inside. That's all of the droids that were there done. We didn't need to take them all out, but they were attacking us, so we had to defend ourselves. Right, there's a door there we can't use. There's also this area here we've not been to. We are still missing legendary enemies. So I wouldn't mind
just in time
seeing if there is any there. I think there should be a sense echo around here somewhere. Oh, the scan, in fact.
Oh.
What have we found? Past signs of life. The evidence suggests that Fort Kalim was once a hub of activity for the local bandit gang. Although now it's still occupied by Bedlam Raider soldiers and battle droids, these abandoned items speak to a more active base, made sparse by some past incident. Elvis, where have you been then? What country have you been? Okay, we are going to meditate. And we'll heal us as well. Save points then activated. Ignore the skill points. I'm actually not too worried about spending them now. We're kind of at the point where I don't think they're going to help us. We want to be heading left. This is an area we've not been to. I'm hoping a legendary boss will be there. Kind of my hope. Knowing we've still got legendaries to scan. Okay, so it's actually on the roof. We need to get onto that roof. There. Platform's there. So if that moves across, there's a rope to our left over here. May still need to defeat a few more enemies. We need to get up there.
Who are you? Maybe I'll hit him.
Don't think you're going to hit me. Yeah, I'm going to have to look into the technique of doing the 5 slams. How do you select more than one person? That's what I need to work out. Right, from here, head across and we go on top of that roof. Oh, it's locked from the other side. We can't go that way. Estonia, Lithuania, Poland, Germany, France, Belgium, Netherlands, England, Wales, Scotland, Spain. Wow, you're very well travelled then, Elvis. You know, when I'm physically able to, whenever that may be, my aim is to go to Australia, America, a place like that I've wanted to go and see and just not made it so far.
You are injured.
Oh, you're also injured too. Okay, we can open the door we couldn't open, that's the shortcut unlocked.
BD, cross me stim.
There's 5 droids here. If I want to do the slam, how do we do the slam? That's the question. So, abilities. I want to do slam with more than one enemy. But how do we do it? Dad's a big traveller where he does travel. I go, oh, nice. You haven't travelled since COVID though. Ah, okay. Yeah, I can understand obviously not. COVID put a lot of people off travelling, didn't it? That's the thing. My stepson was at university during COVID and yeah, completely different to what it could have been or would have been. That's the thing. So I'm just looking at trophies. I want to double check I've got this right. Slam, yeah. Slam 5 enemies using a single slam. Yeah, it is just slam 5 enemies. I've just seen something though that we need to use pull. by the looks of things. We need to pull them all towards us and then slam them that way. Although that didn't work. Ah. Yeah, I'm definitely getting that wrong. They're down. Whoa! This is a legendary boss, surely. I wasn't expecting to drop down there. Yeah, this is a legendary boss, isn't it? This is from the first game, because these are the ones whose tongue you can grab and chop off. Spawn of Ogdo, I'm dead. I didn't keep an eye on my health. That's annoying because I didn't actually keep an eye on my health. Origin, I didn't find the Origin side quests that bad, to be fair. Yeah, I didn't find them bad at all. I enjoyed them. There's a lot of story in the side quests. There's one specific side quest which is actually a big tearjerker, to be honest. Yeah. They definitely, I found they had their moments.
Target spotted.
I'm guessing this is still locked. We did unlock it from the other side. No, we're good. Right. I want to know how to do this slam. And then, yeah. Cool. So we've got lots of moves we don't utilise, and one of them is going to be one I'm going to try now. This may not work the first time. Right, I'm here.
Oh, you're so dead. On my way.
It's not working.
Go forward and attack. I'm so bored. Really?
Yeah, that didn't work. I was trying to do the big, massive pull. Right, we know we're going to go down here. We face the beast again. So this creature is from the first game. I need to keep more of an eye on my health. There we go, we got our stuff back. This guy packs a punch. Nearly dead again already. Right, we'll use the force. Oh, he's got through his tongue. We're dead. No, we're alive just. So all the force doesn't really work on it. I am trying to block its mouth movements towards us. No, out of the way! Ah!
Help me.
I want to be out of stims by the end of this. I'll try to cut its tongue off. Trying to find my openings. We're affected by its poison. Ah. Well, I mean, just because I'm using the force doesn't mean we don't get hurt. In fact, it's suspicious. No! It's such a hard fight, it seems. Out of the way. No, we got it. We've done it. Wow.
Please, buddy.
That was a fine half. Spawn of Ogdo done. We can't scan it again, though. Why can we never scan some of these? 71 pyrites done. But it won't let me scan them for some reason. It might be an auto scan and there's still more legendaries potentially. But that was a fire and a half.
Judging me.
It's judging you. Another skill point acquired. Again, skill points don't really matter at this point. We need to heal, but we need to meditation point. Badly. There is there's a chest here. What's we going to get from this chest? These are normally lightsabers belong to other people. Poncho outfit. I believe that's from the first game as well. I think that's a little bit of an Easter egg, isn't it? Just double check there's nothing else here. We grabbed the pyrite. We can't scan the beast. Can move the body around, but yeah. That's the second enemy we've faced, legendary enemy, that we can't scan. And this is where I'm a little bit concerned that we're not potentially going to get the legendary one. I don't. Where does it come under? Well, they're saying that we're 94% on flora fauna. I reckon there's one more creature to find and beat. I reckon there's one more somewhere. Which hopefully, yeah, because it's there. So although we haven't scanned it, it's an auto scan. Spawn of Ogdo. But there's a creature we've not seen, a legendary enemy, I think, because it's the only one missing is flora fauna. So I'm guessing there's one more to find somewhere. Right. Well, that was that bit discovered. We still want to get back up top because we want to go through this way and see what's here. Because the final enemy could be there, for all we know. We desperately need a heal, though. Where's my... Heal point is right in front of us. So we'll meditate here and heal. And then we'll head back up again to try and get to that point we haven't seen. We've got about 20 minutes left, so... I think going to these places we've not been to yet is definitely working in terms of finding the last things we need. The mass slam, I've got to try and figure out the best way of doing that. Obviously, I think it's something I'm doing wrong in terms of controls. There's something I've got to figure out how to do. But I'll hopefully have that sorted for tomorrow. Is that all of them? I think, apart from the one we knocked down. Okay. So from here, there is somewhere to head that we've not been able to get to so far. It's not there though, is it?
I will find you.
You will find us, will you? So, supposedly, it's an area we've not been to. But I don't know how we... Oh, there we go. I can see it on the wall. I can't see this being a new area. Unless we've just not been able to get here. I don't know. It doesn't show anything as being here, though. But then it could be seeds we haven't got. Could be here. Yeah, it doesn't show us as anything missing. But it could be the seeds maybe we're missing still. Because I think we're missing one or two of those. So we do need to make sure we've looked around. I was hoping for a legendary enemy, to be fair, because that could be done. I was worried a little bit we weren't going to be close to that, but actually, I think we will. I'm going to force that. I think we've got one more creature to find, potentially. And then that'll be that done. Because I was thinking we were going to be blocked from it because we haven't had a few enemies scannable, but I think, looking at what happened to the last one, some are auto scanned. That helps us massively. I know nothing's showing up on the map as being here, but I'm still looking just in case. Potentially seeds, am I thinking? I need to check that actually on our database to see where we are with seeds. Aquarium fish. Oh, we're missing one plant. We're missing one plant and 2 fish. Which I don't think is too bad. But it's going to be areas like this that you're going to find these missing ones, aren't you? Although, so far, I can't see a single seed. So I'm saying that, but I can't see a single seed here. There isn't, and there's not a single seed. So this whole area that we hadn't been to is a complete waste of time. It's always the way, though. Okay, I guess we climb back up, head back across. We've got about 15 minutes left. I'd like to be able to hand in some of them seeds. We may already have the seeds needed, but we haven't spoke to the lady about them, and that could be what activates that trophy. So tonight, ready for tomorrow morning's stream, I need to learn how to do Math Slam, as that's something we need to utilise, and I can't seem to get it to work. It's my button pressing that's the problem. It's nothing else. It's just me. We are going to do New Game Plus and use Bode as much as we can during that first chapter, just to attain that trophy. Use your companion 10 times. That'd be something we do focus on first thing tomorrow. There's a Sense Echo there. I know there's enemies here, but
Enemy approaching.
I want to get a Sense Echo while we're here. Rock it away. Let me take this guy down. Come on. Okay. He's down. Right, let's get the Sense Echo while we're here. None of these are needed for trophies, but it's nice to have them.
Seek strength.
Just so you learn more of the story more than anything else.
You are wise to kneel. Tell your dissenters I have no place for them. They opposed me. Now only death remains.
Victorious surrender. In the aftermath of the small but brutal civil war that tore the settlement apart, the bandit leaders pledged themselves to Ravith and become part of his newly formed Bedlam Raiders. Those who would not kneel, however, were exiled. We know how bad Ravith was, to be fair. There's a whole area up here we've not been to either, which I think is because we couldn't utilise that previously. Yeah, this whole top area we haven't been to. We've got 15 minutes. Let's see if we can get that top area done. There's another sense scan. It's not a Sense Echo, it's a scan then.
What'd you
There we
find?
go.
Let's check it out.
Bandit camp. Before the Bedlam Raiders came to prominence, Kobo's locals were various bandit groups. Though not as unified and organised as Ravith's army to be, nevertheless advisable to stay away from their territory. Right, we've got to somehow find a way up. Obviously we can use the bridges there. Surely it's just the bridges. We weren't looking to go further up, so I suppose we weren't actually looking at how to do that, but from here, can we get across? There's something green there to use, but I think we're in the wrong place for it. There's no obvious way up, I would say. A way across. I don't think I'll make the jump, to be fair. But there must be a way to get higher. There's enemies up there, so there must be a way to get higher. Can I make the jump on top of the house over there? Probably not from here. But there is something we can use there. According to that, so let's see where that is. I'm going to have to take out these guys here as well. Away from the explosion. So many of them.
Making me earn it.
They're down. Who else was shooting at us? Can't see anyone else now. Is that an AT? It is, isn't it? Okay, I think we can get up this way. I thought we'd taken them all out, but maybe we haven't. No, we definitely haven't. He's down. He's down too. There we go, we just climb up. So this is, I think this is a whole area we've not been to.
Oh, you're so dead.
I say not been to. There's plenty of droids here though. I don't think there's any pyrite there. That was the thing I was looking for. I don't think there's any pyrite here. It's just going to be a case of grabbing the sense echoes, but there doesn't seem to be any here by the looks of things. Doesn't mean there aren't other secrets to find though. Let's head up and grab all of the sense echoes and scans. Our last legendary boss could be here, for all I know. It's in here. Who's this person? New person. We have, the channel has got 13 platinum trophies so far, Elvis. We're aiming for the platinum on this. We're also in the middle of doing the platinum for Far Cry Primal. I'm not sure about Watch Dogs Legion currently. But 13 channel platinums as it stands. Hoping to have 14
for the Raiders.
shortly.
I roused the little ones from their slumber.
Nothing good. You don't want to sell these droids to Ravis.
I don't?
Untrustworthy.
You can't trust your craftsmanship to the Raiders.
No, I cannot entrust the little ones to the Raiders. Come, little ones. Once my work is finished, we will find a new home. You, Ravis requested upgrades. I obliged. I need them no longer. Take them.
Okay. Thanks.
Okay. So we convinced him not to supply droids to Ravis. Now Ravis is dead, but at the same time we've gained the Mountaineer jacket. But that's quite cool that we convinced him not to send the droids over. And we wouldn't have found that if we hadn't headed up here, to be fair. Now there's another building straight ahead. There's a couple of things in there to do. I know there's an enemy over there. Scan for BD1.
Thanks, BD.
A house divided. A datapad entry from the leader of the bandit camp detailing growing discontent. The offer was brought to us by the Jedi, but not every corner of the camp seemed pleased. Some accuse us of trading our freedom for just another hand around their throats. They won't come willingly, then I'll have no choice but to force them. And a sense echo as well.
For Ravis! Burn. Burn with your new leader.
Internal affairs. The small-time bandits who used Kobo as a refuge were offered a choice. One that split the group in two. The resolution to this dispute was decided in conflict. So if they refused to join Ravis, then they were killed. There was another way around it. Now, according to this, there's nothing else here. But that doesn't mean there isn't. As we've found, just because it doesn't show anything here, doesn't mean it's all fully done. So with force tears and things like that. There's a few enemies to take. I hate the hammer guys. There's two of them here. I've fallen off. Didn't intend to fall off, to be fair. We are fighting the hammer guys because I kind of feel we should. But I'm not a fan of fighting these guys. I just find them horrendous to fight. We get away back into the open. Don't want to be stuck on that bridge.
Help me, BD.
Out of bullets. It's more their slams that bothers me because we tend to get hurt by their slams. Right, one down. Trying to keep the pressure on. I think we broke him. We got him. So close to having him. It's that electric, that's the problem. I think we got him, we got him, we got him. Yeah, there we go. So although I said there's nothing showing up on the map as being here, there is something over here. Which is why, even if it doesn't show up, it's worth having a look around. I think this will be a skill point, because we've already got the trophy full perk. But it's just something extra we picked up. Right, we are running out of time. Yeah, there we go. We are going to be very close to maxing skills, to be fair, at this point. But there's no trophy for maxing skills. That's the thing. And normally there would be. In most games there would be, but in this not so much. Can we get up there just to see what's there? Don't know if we can. Yeah, we can. Knowing we're one legendary enemy short, it's worth just checking these places. And seeds as well, to be fair. There's nothing there. Right, we want to head back to the fast travel point over there. And we're going to quickly head back to the saloon. We've got... What is that? It's them below us, I think, isn't it, making noise? Too far a jump. I did wonder if it would be. But the plan is we're going to head... Right, one bedroom raiders take down. They're down as well. Cool. We can't fast travel if they're all over us, to be fair. But we're back to the saloon. Let's have a quick check on seeds and see where we stand with that. Because I think we are quite close. I don't know if it says 9 of 10 or 11 or 12, one of the two. I don't know if it's just a case of talking to them to activate the seeds, or I don't know. But it's definitely worth a look while we're here. Garden's over there.
Excellent! A new species. Plant it. I'll explain it to you.
Yeah, we opened up the other bit. That bit of garden over there is not open yet. I don't know what the new species is we've just gained, to be fair. Can we garden over here? I need some space. We can.
Might as well plant some of these seeds.
The problem is I don't know what...
That's a new species. Better hear what Peely has to say about it.
I don't know what's new. That's the problem. She's saying about planting. Oh, there we go. We must have already planted it.
Pineapple will bloom, I am sure of it. Cut past the roots, and the fruit beneath is quite delicious, if you can endure its pungency.
How's Kata doing?
To be honest, I'm not sure the kid's been around plants, but she does like to prune leaves. And there are always leaves to prune. Grease thought she might like it here.
Nice to get some fresh air. Let me know if she needs anything.
Of course, Cal. If you feel like doing some weeding, we could use that
so
too.
Kata seems to have settled in nicely.
Maybe BD's up for it.
That damn Imperial ship. Sometimes I think I should have remained on Jeddah.
The Empire's there, too.
It's the shade, Cal. Of course, flora can grow in shade. Yet to grow tall requires a constant light source. Any amateur horticulturalist knows that.
How'd you get interested in plants, anyway?
Oh, it's quite simple. I wanted children, but the galaxy had other plans. And I like to watch things grow. Oh, hello.
Okay, everything is spoken to. I don't know if there's any more.
Plants, and I love you back.
So these are all fully grown, but I don't know. I don't know what seeds we haven't grown, haven't planted, and what seeds we have. To be fair. I know we gained some new seeds, but I don't know which ones are which. Definitely done spine fluff. I think we've done a bluebell squish.
There you go, little seed.
We must have done because nothing came up for that one. Pine fern, I think we've done. Tuba more, I'm pretty sure we've done, but just in case. Spike we've definitely done. Palm tree we've done. Cactus ball.
That's the spot.
Thing is, it will tell us if we haven't planted it. I'm running out of space, to be honest. Well, she's not activating anything else at the minute. I think we just need enough info to get the last one here. I think it's one more seed. I think is where we stand. We just need one more. Right, we are out of time for this morning, I'm afraid. What we're going to do is give it a save. We'll go to the home screen and we'll have a quick chat about the plan. We are nearly done. There's still a few little bits to do. I can't do a map in here, can I? I want to save it. There's still a few things we need to do. There's still a legendary boss to find, which is the important thing. That's a save point done. If we have a look, bounties are all done. We know that. We've got no rumours. We haven't had rumours for ages. A lot of the trophies we need are cosmetic. We're holding off till last for those. In terms of tactical guide, this I think is where we know how many legendary we've done. We're missing one flora fauna. So somewhere, somehow is a flora fauna boss to still fight. That's something we need still to do. In terms of this, we need 2 more fish. And what? Oh, we've got all the garden plants. Okay, we haven't had the trophy pop, but we have got all the garden plants. I didn't think we had, to be fair. So there must be something else to do with that trophy we haven't activated just yet. But every seed is done. So it may be something we need to do with this. I'm not sure. But I'll have a look at that and see what else is needed. But we have got all 10 done in theory. I'm just having a look at the trophy itself. I think we've definitely got to do. I think we've got to fill every plot. I think. Is my thinking with seeds. But I'll have a proper look at that for tomorrow morning. We need the 2 more fish. We will find them as we go along, I'm sure, finding this last creature that we need to fight. But that will be tomorrow. Tomorrow morning, though, we'll start by doing New Game Plus and beginning the story from the start, where we will have Bode by our side and we'll use Bode 10 times, trophy or pop. We'll come out of New Game Plus and go back to our normal save. That's my plan. I'm hoping it works like that. It should, fingers crossed, work like that. Or do we leave that till last? I don't know how many saves you can have, so I don't want to start a New Game Plus and overwrite our save, knowing we only need some more pyrite to do. It might be a case we have to finish everything else first. I think that might be a better way of doing it and leave the bow trophy to last. Yeah, maybe that's a better way of doing it. But we have 2 more morning streams this week of Jedi Survivor, where we try and obtain this platinum trophy live. Thursday morning we begin Gollum, which releases on Thursday. So we'll do what we can for Jedi Survivor before that, just to help me not have to do it in my own time. And yeah, that is it for this morning. Thank you all very much for this morning. It's been a fantastic stream after a weekend. As always, thanks for the likes, the comments, the views, and the conversation. As I say, we're back tomorrow morning with more Jedi Survivor as we try to obtain this platinum trophy. Until then, have a good rest of your day, and we'll see you all very soon. Thank you all for watching. Bye-bye.